Hi, hello.
Hello.
Sorry about the delay. I had to
Hello.
do stuff again last minute.
No worries. Try to perhaps shift it towards 5:30 if possible.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if it's a scheduled thing, if it's an unscheduled thing.
It's just,
yeah.
the minute I go live, my family needs me. So.
You know what helps? Because I've done this before and they also do the same thing. I go to them at 5:30 or at 5 and I'm like, if you need anything, let me know right now. And
That is smart.
Sometimes it works. Yeah.
I see we are. Yeah.
Okay. We do not have RP today.
Yeah.
And I don't know where Rigbite is. So there's that. But yes, I guess we will stop now. Give me 1 second, let me just drink some water. Oh yes, everyone please grab your water, snacks, whatever you need.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Motherfucker.
Hey. Unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary.
Sure.
Okay. Alright, to recap things, the last time you were here, we were in Eros Station, and you all, except for the gun, met certain shady figures and decided to take upon their offer of going towards Luna, under the pretense of delivering some goods. But you do have your doubts about, or you're already aware of, that there are some ulterior motives behind your trip. While deciding on going there, you also decided that you'll make a pit stop at a certain spaceship, perhaps, if the trajectory allows you or not. But yeah, that's where you were at the last time. You all had breakfast, you all had a lovely sleep, and now you're ready to take off if you will, or if you want to explore further, that's up to you as well. The day is yours. What would you all like to do? But before that, I would like to ask the gun. Yes, plan to speak it off, please. Thank you. I would like to ask the gun. While these all were on Eros, would there be anything specific that you did aboard the ship?
Maybe talking to Eva to see if I could set up a security personnel's. Like specifically Fall and I. As like secondary users behind John, I guess.
You figure that it was somewhat of a successful initiative, and Eva recognized you as the chief security officer of sorts, and you could very easily set up alarms of if someone unauthorized enters the spaceship, or if there's someone in the proximity, it will immediately try to alert you about that.
Alright, that's good.
Okay. Moving back to the rest of the people. Fal, what are you doing?
So we kind of have the day, right? Like after breakfast.
If you guys want to take off, you can do that as well. But if you want to actually just roam around, that's up to you as well.
Yeah, so I would, if everyone's taking a bit of time, then I would like to go talk to go to the commercial area here, like the shops, whatever. So like I just want to talk to some locals who are in contact with it, what's going on, right? Like so my guess is that if someone runs a shop which sells ship supplies, all of that, they're in contact with or have a general understanding of who's leaving the port, who's coming to the port, who's doing what kind of stuff, like what are the developments. So like I want to talk to someone, I want to check out that kind of an area to just get like some understanding of what's happening. That's
Perhaps
if
the. Mhm.
we're taking some time
Okay.
to
Yeah, sure.
stay
It's
here and
just
not
like
leave immediately.
occurs to you that perhaps the best person for it would be someone that you're already familiar with, the person who supplied you with the new fuel cells and some of the modifications that you guys did on the ship.
Yeah.
The engineering shop, which was right next to
Right,
the
right.
docks, perhaps they would also have a vantage point in understanding who is coming and who's going on. But you are aware that they also have their inherent bias in terms of who they want to see on this place and who doesn't, who they don't make feel welcome, essentially.
Yeah, I would want to talk to her. That's
Okay.
fine.
Rest of the people, are you guys wanting to take off immediately? What's happening?
Kalpana would go inside the ship and do like technical checks. She'll check if the custard player that's been installed is working properly, or if the fuel cells have been installed properly and stuff.
Okay. All right. I guess then Fal has like a couple of minutes at least to talk around to people while the checks are being
Yeah.
finished, right?
Yes.
I wanted
Alright.
to check. When we first got to the station, there was the woman at the shop. She was talking to someone, a shadowy figure. Is that the same person who's giving us our commission right now, or is it somebody
Nope.
else? So that commission
No,
still
that's
hasn't been
very
activated,
different.
right?
As in?
She said that somebody like she likes our vibe, and maybe maybe she'll have a job for us, but she didn't really tell us more.
No,
So I'm
okay.
assuming-
Oh,
So she
yeah.
did. She asked you to talk to those two people who were, like in the public talking about this. So this like going to Luna is that thing.
Oh.
Like sending that cargo. But the shadowy figure, you don't know anything about them specifically.
So if I notice Fal going towards the shopkeeper, I would ask them to maybe talk to her about this person, try to get a little bit more information, because one person going is better than two people ganging up on her. So I would ask Fal to do it while maintaining a distance, and and maybe do like a one final sweep of the medical bay. Go check out. Go talk to Mara. I think that's her name.
Okay.
Just to see.
All right.
If I can
Okay.
help.
First, coming to Fal, you walk towards the engineering shop. You notice the familiar figure, super tall woman. She seems to be with someone at the current time. Seems like she is with some teenage girl who she is almost scolding of sorts. Would you like to
Okay.
grab her attention?
Is this something like a very intense thing that's happening, or do
It
I
feels
get
like a
sense
domestic
that...
thing.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I would just like I'd be kind of like in a courteous way and not in like a
Alright.
rude way, try to get her attention.
Okay. You gather some of what they're arguing about. It's mostly just familiar stuff. You gather that she seems to be her daughter. She wants
Okay.
her to not mingle with certain kind of kids. And she wants her
Oh.
to be careful on, like what she talks about in front of other people. But she notices you and she, motions the daughter to go in the back and comes to you and gives you a very nice grin with a lot of teeth missing from the upper jaw that you notice. Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you guys want?
No, there's like, thank you so much for all of your help. There's nothing that we need. We're just like stocking up our ship before we, go on a supply run.
She looks around.
I just,
You know that this is a bit time sensitive, right?
Yeah, we're doing it right now. So like we're leaving right now.
Alright.
It's just it's taking a while for the ship to get
I
like
heard the news
fully set
about
up.
your friend. How
Which one?
they apparently drained all the water from the bathhouses.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
that's
I
very
have no.
valuable to us, right?
Yeah, I
If people
would.
from series somehow take all of this for granted, you know that this is not series.
Yeah. Like I'd like to apologize on behalf of my crewmate. We're we're just trying to help as much as we can, but I think that was just a lapse of judgment. But we'll make sure that we make up for it in some way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, so is there any way that we could help you out? Uh,
Oh, you're already helping me out.
like, okay, cool. I just wanted to know that, like, on another note, uh, I have, like, I don't directly know these people, but I have some understanding of some individuals who, kind of worked out of their station for a while. Would you be able to recognize them? Uh, and I would want to show her the list which I had hacked, which is the list of all the small-time contractors who worked for the UN.
She seems to look at it, reads this for a couple of seconds almost. Do all Eros people look like me to you? Like people who snitch?
Holy shit!
I'm not trying to. Oh God.
I
I'm not.
haven't seen this list ever.
No. Listen, I'm not trying to get anybody into trouble. I actually
yeah.
think these people may have gotten themselves into trouble, and I'm trying to help them out.
Listen,
This
you
is.
seem to know a lot more than you're letting in on. But I think you also don't have the correct story here. These people are aware of what they have gotten themselves into. And they know that this is a dangerous path to take, but they still risk their life for freedom. If you understand what I mean.
Oh, so were they in contact with the people who put us on this current mission? Is that what you're?
It could be possible, is what I'm saying.
Okay. No, I just wanted to get a sense of that because we're dealing with an extremely volatile subject. So,
Just know,
like you
she
said,
sort of like
it's
puts
always
her hand on
yeah.
yours, which seems massive compared to yours even. Just
Wow.
know, you don't have the correct picture, and you're perhaps looking at it from the wrong way, from the wrong end of the gun, if you know what I mean. Make sure to not fire
Possibly.
yourself in the face.
Yeah, I'll try to be careful. Is there any way you could help me direct my gun in a more efficient way?
Keep following the footsteps that we gave you. You'll know soon enough. You'll have the clear picture.
That's enough for me. Thank you so much for your help. We'll finish this mission as fast as we can, and as always, if not anybody else on my crew, it is my goal to ensure that there is peace and justice and liberty here on
She
Bed.
does some sort of like a builds a salute.
I return the gesture and I go back to the ship.
Alright. Meanwhile, Shane, you find our doctor exactly where you left her. She seems to be still working. She is working on naps, perhaps not sleep. She looks at you and wonders. From her expression, you can tell she's wondering, what the hell are you still doing here? But sure, go ahead. What's up?
Hey, we're just about to leave out. About to head out, sorry. We're doing final checks and stuff on the ship. I just want to come in, see if there's anything else you need in the moment right now. Before we leave, because, communication through Luna is probably going to be a pain in the ass. So.
At this point, you notice that she is some sort of covered in blood, and she is putting her hand on what seems like a broken arm of one of the belters, just compressing it so that they don't bleed out. No, I think all is set. I'll speak to you after you come back, hopefully with the medicines.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've planned a course. 99% we should be back with the medicines. If we don't die, that's
Oh yeah, please don't die.
Yeah.
She takes out like a rubber string of sorts and is one end of it in her mouth while she's speaking to you, and she ties the arm up. Yeah, just don't die, okay?
Yeah, and just get some sleep, all right? You're no good if you're not functional. Anyway,
I'll sleep when I'm dead. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what I used to say. Anyway, I will see you around.
Okay.
That's all I've got. I didn't have anything to say.
All right. Meanwhile, you all notice that Johnson is nowhere to be found, and as you do the systems check, Kalpana, you notice as you move up to check the installations, you see Johnson is already lost in his music, listening to it at full volume with the record player freshly installed.
Nice,
Alright.
okay.
Dude, are we ready to leave?
Yeah, dude. We're ready to leave, dude. How you doing, dude?
Let's go. Alright, he's gonna start performing.
John's all getting
Hold on, it's fall back. It's fall back.
I would have immediately gone back to
falls
the
back.
ship after that.
Okay.
Oh no, we left Fal.
Let's leave then.
I'm...
Alright.
Oh, I like how the thing now says the second chance. Wait, why can't I move the map?
It said that last time also.
Oh, I didn't notice.
No. So now it's like the logo created by Johnson.
So I was
But
right.
this was there the last time also, no? The hand thing.
Oh yeah, true.
I didn't notice.
I forgot.
Okay.
And on the side of the ship
So
as well.
I'm sorry?
Are we moving? Is the ship whatever?
Why is
Oh,
there
it hasn't
no
taken
tree
off yet.
here?
Okay.
Alright, are we taking off?
Yeah, we decided to do the economy thing, right? 5 days, 5 cells thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have
And
to
you're stopping by the abandoned ship, I assume?
Depends on
If that's something that's
path.
possible.
Yeah. Either on
Depends
the way
on the
or,
path,
or
yeah.
on the way back, yeah. One of those I would
The
like
Mercury
to do.
tour will take you towards the ship.
Okay.
You can take like a very small detour of like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Drift towards it, dock, undock, and leave if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, everyone, strap up. And you hear the PA system start blasting music.
Nice.
Alright.
You have to ask RP for his playlist for this now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We need that.
George on playlist.
Copyright free something, I don't know. Anyway. Okay. You
Rain
start
sounds.
feeling you start feeling the thrusters sort of like drift the ship away from Eros, gently lifting up from the surface, and as soon as you clear the port, as soon as you clear the jangled mess that was the docks, with the like the various sort of metals and all that kind of canopying the entire area. You start your engines and coast off at around half a G towards Mercury. It's going to take you a day perhaps to reach it.
So like when we're away from like when it seems like the ship is moving at a stable pace, I'd want to move from my station and go to Kalpana to talk to her. So yeah.
Right. And let's say about in a couple of hours, it seems pretty stable and boring enough for you to leave your station and be like, let's walk around if possible, because this is better gravity than on Eros at least. So you can walk around, you can work out, you can do stuff that you want to. It's like half Earth's gravity currently.
Okay. Cool.
You'll find Kalpana just in the operations room trying to figure out and see the course that we're going, making notes about fuel cells and all the cargoes and loaded and stuff. Taking notes.
Okay. All right.
Okay, cool.
Just
You
sitting
find
there.
them
Okay.
to be a slightly bit more heavy, but they all seem to be strapped in, all seem to be in decent condition.
Cool.
Oh,
Hey Kalpana, I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. How's this thing going, the navigation plan? Does it look like everything's in order?
well, I'm no navigator, I can say that much, but from the looks of it, we are on our way.
Okay.
Whatever I can
And
recall.
for the abandoned ship, if that's something that if that's still on plan, would that be something you'd be able to fix?
I would sure hope so, because I would really like to help EOS and get more medical stuff so they can save more people.
Yeah.
Try my
no.
best.
I fully agree on that. But what I'm a bit worried about on this mission is that we're packing quite a lot of methane, and I'm kind of scared about this, like how volatile methane is, or how volatile it can be, and the whole rumors about Luna blowing up or people attempting to blow up Luna, and like the whole call for armed conflict or like an all-out war or things like that. So between all of those things, I'm a bit worried about having this much, like supplying this much methane, just like having this much and carrying it towards Luna.
I highly doubt any of this be used for explosives, seeing as who the person who gave us this cargo was. From what I can recollect from her, she hates any and all sorts of violence.
Oh, that's true. But I just wanted to, like, things may still end up going wrong. We're the ones who are on the ship. It's easy to stay non-violent. It's easy to do all of that when you're saying the words or when you're directing people to do something, and you're not in a position where you would be under fire constantly. So the situation may change, or like there may be anything that could go wrong in the middle. So that's what concerns me a bit. But I just wanted to, at least like bring out my concerns to somebody who would understand it best compared to anybody else on the ship.
Yeah, certainly I'm also concerned about the violence In the sense that we're not very well equipped to defend ourselves. If
Yeah.
violence indeed breaks out, when we have the gun, very well, she can defend us, but except from that,
The gun is sitting right next to you. So, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
thanks,
praising her.
Camilla.
I'm saying that she can defend us, but except for the gun, we are kind of sitting ducks.
Yeah. Is there something that you can see in terms of like shields for the ship, or like like what are the chances? Is there anything we can do to? I mean, yeah, it seems like it's a bit late to talk about this now when we're not docked at a space station. But yeah, is there anything we
Anything.
can
The
help
closest thing would be
reassure us?
protection modules, and that's way above our pay grade. So,
Okay, guess we'll have to think of um, alternate solutions whenever, if we ever get into a sticky situation.
yeah. Kalpana just gets up and walks by, going down towards the cargo bay. Before leaving, she says, "And we don't know if the imminent threat will be from outside always." And she just gets down from the ladders.
As you climb down, you
What the fuck?
As you climb down, you
Oh.
seem to hear faint snoring, which seems to come from the direction of Mr. Dave.
Mr. Dave is still sleeping.
Yeah.
Kalpana
Anyway.
would go forward to look for Shane.
Okay. Shane is upstairs.
Oh, never mind then. She'll go in the cargo bay then.
Alright.
Shane would probably want to go talk to Camilla about all the shithousery that happened on Eros. Just, as the security officer of the ship, it makes sense to get her input. So basically, just once we're out of Eros space, he's gonna tap John on the shoulder, let him know that he's going down, and while this conversation is happening, or like a little bit after, I don't mind, we just hey Camilla, so I'm kind of worried about this whole thing, because like before Malik died, he kind of said that shit's gonna hit the fan on Luna, and now we're going to Luna, even though we probably should not have done that, but also people needed help, so I get it, but so what do you have in terms of like protection weapons? Do you just have the gun? Do you have something else?
I just have my sidearm. The rest I can provide is military strategy, but we only have one gun on us, as far as I know. Other than that, we're just gonna have to acquire on site whatever we can get.
I have a gun.
Yeah.
You hear Dave sort of like pipe up.
Yeah, Dave's got a gun.
Take out like one
Yeah,
gun.
Dave
Okay, we
has
have
a-
two guns.
Very recklessly shows it.
Dave, is the safety off? Dave.
What's the safety?
Oh my god.
Oh yes, safety. Yes, the safety is off. Yes.
This
Didn't
guy.
Malik Nassim have a gun?
Okay, so
Did he?
we have two guns and we have one responsible one.
I have a gun too. This
And
is
how many more guns do we have?
I don't know if John has one. He doesn't seem like the type, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kalpana have one too. Just
Okay, I guess we're better armed than I thought. I'm pretty sure our
Yeah,
ship...
but I think the bigger worry is not about individuals being armed, but more on the integrity of the ship.
Hey, who you calling
And
moron?
like-
This Dave yells.
what?
god. More armed.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more what I'm worried about too. If we don't have any defenses, we're just gonna have to try to run all the time. I'd prefer if we had a cannon or something for the ship, but as of the moment, we're just gonna have to play by ear and try to do as much stealth as we can.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
but
who,
we can possibly, Oh, sorry, go ahead, Steve.
Oh.
I mean, sorry, Shane.
I was just saying, who knows, maybe if we stop Luna from blowing up, they'll be so happy that they'll give us a generous stipend, right? And he's just gonna laugh awkwardly.
Yeah, sure. But in the meanwhile, we could possibly talk to Eva and see if we can make use of the Eva network to make sure that we don't to help us in any way that would be possible.
Yeah,
Oh.
Eva's our only real asset besides just having a ship.
And Camilla, you said you were talking to Eva on the ship to just get a sense of what could be done as security measures. Is there something that you got out of that?
Yeah, I'm gonna share everything I can with
Yeah.
Val, and explain that I set them up as the second security officer, primarily for cybersecurity stuff, since that's out of my league.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. I'll see if I can further that conversation with Eva and see what can be done to help our defenses, at least in terms of long range sensors or anything like that, by using the Eva network to help us.
Not a bad idea.
So I dip out of that conversation.
Okay. Alright, meanwhile, the music seems to have stopped. And just giving you a couple of minutes to decompress, 5 minutes or so, before another record starts blaring.
Alright, we definitely need to get more music for John. I feel like he's just been playing the same 5 songs on repeat. So
It's like a bad radio station.
yeah.
Please no.
I'm gonna go down to the medical bay, and actually to the medical bay, and I'm gonna try to read up on some stuff. And if I can't find anything, I'll try to get in a quick workout before we get to before the night ends. That is the plan.
Read up on what are you trying to read about?
I don't know anything that I could find about medical advancements and stuff, and just trying to stay up to date with
Gotcha. You
my medical
come
knowledge,
to the
yeah.
medical area and you notice that while the generosity of Eros people did spread to, installing all the equipment that you guys bought, it did not extend towards cleaning the medical area either. So there's blood still everywhere. And it seems to go against what your experience tells you about leaving hazardous biochemicals around in the ship.
Is Malik Nasim's corpse at least no longer there?
Oh yeah, we spaced him, right?
Threw it up, yeah.
We spaced
Oh
both
yeah,
of them.
I forgot.
Okay. You work out, you do whatever you need to, but yeah, the blood is still there.
So what I'm gonna do is, instead of working out, then I'm gonna ask Eva to read through the latest medical journal while I clean up, like an audiobook of sorts.
Alright. Kalpana, what are you trying to do in the cargo bay?
Acha. Kalpana is just there doing last-minute cargo checks, checking if everything that's supposed to be here
The
is.
manifest seems to check out. It seems like everything is there. You check if everything is secured enough, etc. So far, everything seems normal. I would
Okay, she
like you
makes-
to. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go on.
I would like you to roll for. Let me see. What do you know? Yeah, you can roll for wisdom.
roll for wisdom. Okay.
Against your own.
Let's go, Roy's first roll.
Let's go.
The fuck.
You do a slash.
R.
Like
Yeah.
Damn, it's been so long, he's forgotten how to roll.
let's
You got
go.
That's a
A 2? Holy shit! A 2?
That's
Ooh.
good. All right. You don't see anything. You don't, seem to have any alarms raised upon anything. There seems to be a peculiar smell around in the cargo hold. All the sensors seem to be normal, though.
I have to follow the smell as best as I can.
It's just all around you.
Oh, it's all around. I'll go over to the place that the methane is stored, and I'd like to check if the containers are sealed properly.
Okay. You perform like a bubble, with your spit. Bubble test of sorts. The seals seem to be intact. There doesn't seem to be anything leaking. You don't hear anything. You sort of try to place your ear on the cylinders. Everything seems to be okay.
I move down to the machine shop and the break below. Does the smell follow?
Nope.
It's just in the cargo bay.
Yes.
Okay.
As far as you can tell. If you're going up, let me know.
Okay. I check if the smells are still in the airlocks as well.
It does.
It does. Okay. Then I'll move forward and go up to the gallery at the medical bay.
It doesn't seem to be very prominent in most of the places. Coming to flight deck, you feel like you faintly smell it again.
I call upon Eva.
Okay. She pops up.
Eva, can you do an analysis on the air quality on the different compartments of the ship?
A giant hologram sort of pops up in front of you. It indicates all the inorganic and organic components of the air. Everything seems to be within the specified range. There's enough oxygen, there's enough nitrogen, everything seems to be intact. She also informs you that the scrubbers seem to be working perfectly, which filter out any sort of carbon dioxide or any other harmful effects in the air.
Kalpana would again go back to the cargo bay and just go back and recheck the cargo if she can find any form of smell.
Doesn't
from
seem to be like
boxes.
that. And also, as you recheck and smell around, it feels like the smell is sort of just fainting away.
Is it a smell I've smelled before that I'm familiar with?
1 minute. Make an intelligence roll for me.
Okay.
Does not ring a
39.
bell.
My intelligence is 54. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does not ring a bell.
Nope.
Understandable. I just write down in my tablet that peculiar smell in the cargo bay might be of concern, and just send that in the group chat.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay then.
Yeah, she would move up back to the operations on the flight deck.
Alright. As you all move towards Luna, you're acutely aware of the additional mass that you're carrying. By the way, I forgot to mention, the ice was added to your ship as like a towed up kind of thing of sorts. It's a giant net ball which has like a lot of ice, and it just like is hooked up to your ship outside of it. So you'll need to make sure that when you're stopping and stuff, you need to make sure that you're not doing it in a way that the ice will just like impact you. It's like a tractor trolley. I'm so sorry.
Understand.
All right. You all sort of like relax in, despite the doubts, despite all the feelings that you have in your hearts, as you move across the vast backdrop of cold expanse of the space. The ship's engines sort of just humming and putting you to sleep because there's nothing else to do currently. The gentle vibration sort of like putting you to sleep. And you rest up, you get up again, eat some food, whatever was stored in it by the people from Eros. Or you also, like have the additional meat that you all procured if you want to have that. And coasting through the space, your trajectory sort of like adjusts almost automatically because Eva is controlling majority of it. And it aligns with the path of Mars. I'm sorry, not Mars, Mercury. It aligns with the path of Mercury.
Mercury, yeah.
Yeah, you see the little dot of a planet against the backdrop of a ever glowing sun. Sort of almost, it feels like a needle that is pulling you through a hole in the space, the fabric of space, like a thread is pulled by a needle. And as you draw closer to it, you can almost feel the shift in the gravity towards it. So the gravity reduces, you all cut down your engines and sort of like let it coast you towards it and sling you towards Earth instead.
Go on.
I'm getting really used to this. I really enjoy this slingshot thing that we've been doing. I think we should do more of this if we can. It gives you this weird feeling in the pit of your stomach, but like the good way, and helps with my anxiety somehow. So we should do this more often. Why the fuck not?
As much as it soothes your anxiety, you also are very acutely aware that this ship perhaps is not built for traveling within the inner circle, the inner planet range. And the pull from the sun and the radiation from it seems to be heating up the ship considerably.
Oh no.
On the outside of it, at least on one end. Eva assures you that this is not going to be a problem. And so far it seems to be working substantially okay-ish. You all are feeling that subtle but powerful tug towards Mars as it trits across the space in the orbit of Sun, just pulling you along with it, and along with you the giant ball of ice towards Earth and Luna.
Hey, John, do you know how to do a barrel roll?
Oh yeah, sure.
You want to make sure that we keep doing those ever so often, so that we don't cook on one side and instead are like a shawarma,
No, dude.
Oh my God.
We have a giant ball of ice behind us. Any maneuvers that we do might just set it loose. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're right, dude. I completely forgot about that, dude.
Let's not play.
Unless you wanna throw it at Earth like a giant snowball, which honestly I'm game for.
Listen, that would be hilarious. But then we wouldn't get paid.
Yeah, that's a war
It might
crime.
just cause an international incident. Who cares?
Interplanetary incident. Yes, but yeah, probably not. My
Alright,
bad.
dude. Let's continue.
Shane
Okay.
over here playing snowball fight with the.
Listen, I just wanted to make the shawarma joke, okay? That's it.
Fuck off.
Although he did listen to you, and after a couple of minutes, you feel the ship sort of like turning, and although you don't have a sense of up or down, you do have a sense of not being in the sun anymore because the windows seem to be moving away from it, and it feels like the sun is now on the bottom of the ship, heating it from the underneath rather than through the windows, and like cooking you guys inside. The trajectory of the ship is very very precisely tuned, and it feels like you have to make a minor course correction towards Earth, and you guys do that. And soon enough, you all leave what is the proximity of Mercury towards the proximity of the ship you all know as the Mastodon, I think? Let me check. I think it's the Mastodon, yeah. Yes.
Mastodon, like
it is the Mastodon.
New social media.
Huh? No.
What?
It's just like, wait. Yeah, this is what you know of the ship. Did you get a pop-up? I hope.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks really cool.
Holy shit.
So this is what you know of the ship, and this was given to you all from the people on Eidos who gave you this, like a side quest of sorts. If you want to, by the generous doctor essentially. If you want to dock, there is a specific place that you can dock at, which is near the main drive, between the main drive section and passenger quarters. Or if you want to blow a hole of sorts, you'll need the equipment for it. But yeah, this is how the ship looks. If it is intact or if it's there at all, but like you only know the location of it.
So the ship is just like basically somewhere stuck in space, just floating.
It's
or, like,
orbiting sun at this
position.
point,
Okay.
and you're going towards it.
Okay. So before we get like too close, I anyway wanted to talk to Eva, so I'd want to do that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hey Eva, is there anything you can do by connecting to the Eva network to ensure that things are going easy for us, that like we're not getting caught in anybody's radar? Is that something you could do?
I'll be honest, that's difficult for me to understand, let alone the dumb AI Eva. What are you asking?
So basically you have a whole ass network, right?
Uh-huh.
Of Evas from various ships that are
Yes.
talking to each other and
Yes.
are talking to stations.
You have the correct
and-
idea. What I'm asking is, what
Yeah.
are you trying to hide from, and what exactly do you want to ask Eva to do?
So mostly like if there are any UN ships or anything like that in the vicinities, that's something we could be made aware of. Or if there are any ships that are going to be in our vicinity or in our course, is that something we could be made aware of?
Okay. All right. She tells you that she'll keep a lookout, and after a while shows you sort of like a trajectory map of all the unclassified UN trajectories that you can see. There aren't many of them,
Okay.
but there are commercial ships all across the map which you can see. It almost seems too difficult to comprehend, and there are not many which would cross your path, except for this drifting piece of garbage. You do notice that there is a UN ship nearby, but it's set its course towards Jupiter, so it should not technically take a detour towards you.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Eva. Is there anything you can? Is there an Eva on board the Mastodon? Is that something you can? Is that
The
something you can
Mastodon
find
seems
out,
to be
Eva?
unresponsive.
But was there an EVA on board the ship?
I'm not authorized to give that information.
John.
Yeah, John,
It's
could
John
you-
here.
John is in the nav area, but let's say that he does ask you, Eva repeats the same answer.
Yes.
She's not authorized to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Not even
I'll
John
tell
here.
Eva, like...
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. Like, not even Johnson? What did he say?
Yeah, just that. Not even John is authorized.
No.
Oh.
They're asking about a different ship, right?
Yeah. So I'll just tell Eva, hey, this ship was like stuck. It has some like really important things that we're trying to get, and like we're authorized by the owners of the ship, or like people who are in control of the ship,
Mhm.
to get that ship to safety. And there's a lot of medical supplies there which are like quite important. So is there anything you can say for that reason? We're not trying to like, steal things and all of that. We have the authorization. If there's something that we can show to Eva, like we have the schematics with us. Is there anything that Yeah.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
Against your own DC.
Yeah.
There you go, 57.
57.
How much
What
is
is
your-
mine? 1 second. My intelligence is 47 plus 5. It's 52.
Okay. Basically, she says the same thing, but you feel like she is telling you more than she's saying. Like, there's connections that you can make by yourself, by what she has already told you.
Right. Cool. How close are we towards the ship?
About half a day. Max.
Okay. Yeah. And who's on board this ship? Is it just us, or are there a couple of people from Eros as well?
Which ship?
Our ship, the second chance.
No, just us. No one else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we decided not to get the engineers just in case things got dicey, right?
Right.
Cool.
Then I'd want to like hold some sort of a. If it's like half a day, that means like like around 10 to 12 hours until we get close to the ship. So I'd want to just like hold some sort of a strategy session or something like that with everyone in the crew. So possibly over lunch or something in the whatever kitchen area.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Crew quarters.
Cool. CQ.
CQ.
Kalma, can you make me a constitution check?
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh god. You've been rolling pretty well.
I passed. Yeah, that's Constitution 42.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, all good. You feel
32
pretty
out of
good.
42.
What
do
was
I
that
feel?
about?
Do I feel anything?
You feel pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
While
That's not
everyone
sus at all.
Hey.
Don't question it. Do not question it. Okay, while everyone is gathering, you see Kalpana getting ready, getting her backpack ready, getting her pouch ready. You can see fiddling with a lot of electronic tools, whatever. So you see, packing her stuff to get ready to fix the ship if they come in contact with her. Making checks that she has everything she needs.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All good.
While we're eating, I'd like to talk to Eva really quick. Hey, Eva,
Okay.
can you scan for life on another ship? Is that something that you can do? Or is that something the ship is capable of? Or
Your ship is not capable of that.
are you capable of that?
I am.
And if John asks you to do it, would you do it?
Your ship is not capable of that.
Okay.
Probably authorization stuff too.
How much do you think it'll cost to get certain sensors installed on the ship, so we can check for signs of life?
Bit too late.
Are
know,
you
but,
asking like Eva?
Yeah.
Okay. Which sensor are you asking for?
Scan for signs of life.
Life sense.
Science of life. So you just need like a long range sensor of sorts. Currently, I have like the most
Dave
rudimentary.
is here.
Oh, finally.
The diplomat woke
Good
up.
morning.
Why are you? One.
The diplomat was IRL sleep.
Why are you
was
1.5
just
hours late?
I slept at 5. I was like, I'll wake at 5:30. It's fine.
Sure,
And then I woke up
surely.
right now.
Surely. Okay. Moving back. So you can get a scanner for like 800 credits, perhaps.
Huh. So why didn't we get this on Eros then?
I mean, you didn't ask.
Do you have the money for it?
Yeah,
Do you have 800 credits?
I have 5,000 credits
Whoa.
right now.
I have
Oh.
undetermined
I'm a-
amount.
I'm a fucking doctor, remember? I can be your sugar daddy for a little bit. And Dave
Yes,
is
like, there's
loaded.
this short-range medical, like life forms and all that kind of sensor for. So short range means like anything which is in under an hour distance. You can check.
Okay, so then when we get closer, we'll be able to scan it, right?
Yes,
That's
but
what I meant.
not
I didn't mean
currently, because
immediately,
You don't
yeah.
have the
Okay.
Yeah, I figured the long distance is like a lot of money.
How far does the long distance one go?
Around a day.
Holy shit! Holy shit! That is wild. Okay.
And also, like it's obviously far less accurate compared to like based on the distance it gets. Like
Makes sense.
yeah. Okay. What do you guys want to do? Approaching the ship, it's going to take you another couple of hours to reach it, perhaps.
Oh, by the way, Dave, we are approaching the ship that was abandoned.
Yes.
Which ship?
It is called the Mastodon.
The medical supply
Okay,
ship.
on
the ship
Eros,
that
let me
medical
recap.
supplies.
On Eros, you guys learned of that you have to transport some cargo to Luna, and you all agreed to it. But you also learned that there was a medical ship which was set for Eros, and a lot of medicines on board didn't make it there because the ship, like somehow either got boarded by pirates or someone. You don't know what happened to it, but it never reached Eros. And if the cargo from that can be saved and sent back to Eros somehow, it would be beneficial for the planetoid. And that's why you have agreed to stop by on that ship and see what is up. Okay. Anything else
Everyone
you
up
guys
to
would like
speed?
to do before your approach?
Yeah, so as we're getting closer, I would like to just discuss who's going to be boarding the ship, what's the plan, how are we going to, what's best case scenario, worst case scenario, how are we going to deal with it, kind of a thing.
Does somebody else have a radio?
I do. Kalpana pipes says.
I would
think
as
it's
well.
best.
You all can get like radio access, like connected to the ship itself. So that's not a problem. If you're in close enough proximity, you can talk to each other essentially.
Okay. I'm figuring that at least a couple people go on there because it might have been boarded by pirates, which is why we don't have authorization.
Yeah.
Is my feeling is that there's hostiles on board.
You hear
Yeah.
John's voice. Guys, you all go. I'll stay here, listen to music. Yeah, I'm chilling. And just like drifts off.
Yeah, I don't think that's a
harming
good
the tune.
idea to let this one.
I don't think everyone should go.
Kalpana says, I think it's best if me, Shane, and Camilla go on board because Shane, if there's anything medical requires, me with the technical requirements, and Gun because we need protection.
Wait,
Yeah.
why Shane? Like, it's
Medical
we're
requirements
not
on the ship.
doing it.
If anything goes back.
Oh, I would. In that case, I would think I would also. It would be good for me to go as well, because if we're going to, need any issue with the tech, like opening doors or setting a course on the ship or trying to find out what's happened, anything like that.
I thought we would be having Eva do that, all that.
How would Eva?
Okay, but if you're not authorized by Eva, like,
Can your drone actually do any of that?
Nope.
I don't think my drone is just for surveillance. I can't do anything more than that.
Okay, then I guess the four of us at least are going on.
Do we need 4 people on the boarding side? Because
Uh,
leaving our ship with just 2 people seems a bit risky.
Well, we have good enough security measures. We'll just set a password.
Yeah, we can try to do some recon at least before we enter the ship, so that
Yeah, send the
we
drone in
have
first and
more-
just scout
yeah.
around.
Yeah, I would want to do that. Yeah.
Makes
A
sense.
drone uses atmosphere, like it flies. There's a significant chance, from what you gather, that the ship might not have oxygen.
Does Kalpana have her vac suit?
You all have access in the ship, in
Okay.
the current ship.
Okay. How much oxygen do we have on supply for set suits?
4 hours.
For us, was oxygen. Okay.
Yeah. Although, if you want to, gamble on the drone, go for it. I'm just giving you the information of what your characters would know about a ship being adrift. A ship being adrift might or might not have oxygen. It depends. Because if it was boarded by pirates, it would have been broken into, which drains all the oxygen. So, yeah.
So the drone can't move without.
We don't know for sure.
atmosphere?
Without
Okay.
atmosphere, no, it's a drone, right? So it flies.
It's propulsion.
Yeah.
It needs propulsion, so
It doesn't
it's
have
not
any
gonna
jet.
have that if there's no air.
I thought like futuristic drone would have like a little rockets or
Oh, sure.
Rockets.
No, this one doesn't.
Sure.
jets. Yeah, jet propulsion. No.
Drones would
Okay.
even be more illegal than.
So no, the problem with that kind of drone is you need that would be too much acceleration on any direction. So it's very difficult to just sort of nudge you towards one place and not, just keep bumping into walls.
Yeah.
It's not
no,
built for
correct.
this purpose, essentially.
Yeah.
So how about we go in? We don't all go at the same time. Camilla, could you possibly go first and scout? We'll see if there's anything we can find out beforehand from our ship itself, whether we can make any scans. And then you go in, and then once you're in, and if you give the all clear, then we can all start boarding the ship as well.
I
Yeah.
don't think we should send someone alone in there.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Then like Camilla and Shane or something like that. Like 2 people go on first. Or Camilla and
Sending a
Kalpana.
doctor on the front line, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, Camilla and Kalpana then.
You know what, guys? It's okay. You all stay aboard the ship. I'll go, John.
No,
yeah,
Sean,
yeah.
being on the ship.
Does John
don't have
also have a gun I don't know about?
Not that he has made you aware of it.
No. Guns even work in space. I don't.
Guns work in space, sure. Guns
Yeah,
also work
yeah,
in water, underwater. They have the the oxidizer within them, right? So doesn't need air.
We will
Okay.
see.
Cool.
Okay,
So,
Alright, approaching the ship in 5 minutes.
Okay, how about we do a
Eva,
scan
can
now?
you? Yeah, Eva, can you do
don't
some
have a
scans?
scanner. You don't have a scanner.
We don't have
What the heck?
scanners.
Can you try
Yeah.
connecting to the Eva? Can you try connecting to the Eva?
We
with
don't
your
have
capture?
access.
She said the ship is unresponsive.
I thought we had a short distance frequency scan.
No, you don't. Like, you can buy
Oh,
one for
okay.
800 credits, but you don't have one.
Okay.
Oh,
I have a thing. Eva, the way that this system works is that we have to plug you into the system in order for you to be activated, right? Is there a way to make a copy of the Eva software to plug into that system? Or if we remove you from here,
Making
then
unauthorized copies of the EVA system is illegal.
okay, understood.
It's essentially piracy.
That's what I thought. So
Eva.
then how do we add an Eva system to the other ship? Do we need to either find the original
You
key?
need to make an
or buy-
authorized purchase of EVA system.
There's no way
Can
to
you
get it
not
like
be
with a
control
watermark.
of two ships at once?
I'm sorry, what? Can you not do it with what?
Can we get
Can
like?
you not control two ships at once?
No, she cannot.
Can we get like a USB drive and plug her in somewhere so she can like do a scan of the ship to get integrity?
Huh?
Like, just get
If you unplug
basic diagnostics of the ship.
Let me give you additional information as Eva sort of like approaches the ship. You all approach the ship. You see it on your screens and like everything. There doesn't seem to be any signs of power. There's all the lights are off. The engines are shut off. There doesn't seem to be any movement. It seems to be just tumbling on its own axis.
Hey, who turned off the lights? Nobody.
Okay,
Really?
Moving on.
Can we see
We're
if
not
there's any
cutting it.
damage?
It doesn't seem to be. Like
Uh,
just
So it's
with
probably
visual
been boarded.
inspection, guys, it's
Uh-huh.
only 5 minutes away. You can literally see through your bolts. You don't need help to scan. But yeah,
Cool.
it doesn't seem to be there doesn't seem to be any hull damage that you can see.
Right.
Cool. In that case, Camilla and yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kalpana wears a wax suit, puts on all the tool belts on the toolkit, and gets ready to go out. Gets in the airlock to go out.
Okay.
Yeah, I joined Kalpana with all the stuff.
John would need to do a piloting check to make sure that you guys dock properly.
Oh no! Don't fuck this for us, John.
Can Eva help him with this?
She can. Okay, never mind. He's a crow
Oh,
pilot.
no fucking way!
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Good for him.
You're nervous
Wow.
for nothing. I can do this in my sleep, And he
Shane
actually
didn't believe in you,
goes
I
back to
did.
sleep.
Hey, way to throw me under the bus, you piece of shit.
He puts on his headphones and goes back to sleep.
Nice. Okay.
Nice. Go back to sleep.
Guys,
Nice.
give me 1 sec. I need to remove. You know what? I'm gonna leave everyone's tokens here so you can see the map. Or whatever the fuck is off the map. I don't know. But yes, who all are going there?
Me and Camilla.
Okay. So you and Camilla are in forefront. Can you see the map?
Not yet.
Okay. Not yet. Okay.
Yeah, I can see it. We're,
I can see it
we're
now.
outside.
Alright. You sort of like have a tunnel-ish kind of thing connecting your ship with that ship. But
Oh,
after
okay.
that, it just, there's a locked door in front of you. The airlock seems to be locked.
Can I try to unlock it?
Do you have some sort of, hacking skills?
It seems to be hacked.
You can
Also
call
try
you
it.
can call for me if
Yeah. So when they step out, right? So Shane is just wearing the hazmat, the have suit, whatever, without the helmet on.
Hazmat?
Vax.
Vac suit, whatever.
hazmat
Yeah, I know.
Do you?
I misspoke. Shit happens.
Okay.
So Shane is just sitting in the cargo bay, chilling, scrolling through his tab, whatever, while wearing the full hazmat, the full vac suit. Full vac suit.
English major, by
without
the
the
way.
helmet on, in case he's needed. Hey, I did my English major 5 years ago now, 6 years ago now. Okay, I am old.
Yeah. Okay. That's just 6. Okay. Shut up. Okay.
That's still better than me, who has never. But it's okay. Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
Can I
Do you
try
have
to
any
pry open the door?
skills in? Okay, you can. Oh yeah, sure. You can do a strength check.
Yeah.
That's against.
I think I should try doing that one.
Wee woo.
Would any of you think that, hey, we should let the hacker know that this door is locked before you try to break
Nope.
the door, through
Hacker.
brute force?
Hacker who?
And
What-
cause
what
possibly-
What Kalpana would think that there is no power in the ship, so it's not going to go open automatically. So you're going to have to you do anything manually anyway. That's what Kalpana thinks. There's no power,
Good
so
thinking,
no automatic
good
doors.
thinking. That was the trick. That was the point.
Okay, so
Okay, yeah, strength check.
All right.
yeah, can I roll to open this thing?
Okay.
Kalpana, you can try to do
maybe
something with
some
systems
light.
repair, right?
What? How? When I'm in the ship, yes, not now.
Oh, I
So
thought
can I
like,
roll?
Yeah,
work
sure,
for,
roll
like, a
for strength.
mechanical
Yes, no way.
Oh fucking hell! The thing breaks.
Actually, roll
Oh.
twice. Get the
Oh,
get an,
Oh,
get an
no.
advantage on
that's
it.
10 above mine.
Wow. Okay, lovely. Well, it's perhaps because you're in space and there's like very little to grab onto. Doesn't seem like you can get proper leverage to like pry it open. Whenever you try to push on something, your hand slips and you sort of just like drift apart.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the
Wow,
cargo bay and get a
sassy.
crowbar.
Wow.
I have the systems repair skill.
Okay.
Is that something I can use? Like, is there something mechanical I can see which may possibly help, like unlock?
Doesn't seem to be any power for the door itself. You can try to either like pry it open, or there's some sort of like a what's it called? There's a panel which you can unlock, and there seems to be a mechanical way to unlock it, but it's,
that's
it's
what I was
far
looking at.
beyond your
Oh.
knowledge. But yes, you can roll for it if you want.
Right, I'd like to try to open the panel.
Okay.
Okay, the panel is very easy to open because if you're skilled, you can just use the toolkit to open it up. There are some sort of mechanical things involved. So, for example, like those clutch cable kind of things. So there's a massive cable going through it, but there's like a couple of them. You don't know which one you have to pull in what sequence to unlock the door, but you can try to do it.
So I
Okay.
have to do the
roll
Among Us
for-
mini game.
So I'm in level. So I'm in the 3rd level for the engineering thing. So like
Okay.
that's systems repair.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that's
so you get how much? That's 5, 15, that's 30%, I think.
where's the 30?
Wait, why are you doing?
No, level 3 isn't trained. I'm not an expert. So it'll be 5 plus
Okay.
10, 15.
That's level 2. That's level 2.
That's level 2. Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's
that's
just
the
set
third
on
level,
the
right?
keys
You doing
to- Oh, okay.
So that's 35,
I mean,
yeah. I think. So
If
5,
Kalpana
10,
has
15,
better,
right?
Trained. I'm only at systems repair. I'm not at
Okay.
technical expert.
Got it.
So, Kalpana, would it be better for you to check that? Or
I mean, I'm already here, so I'm checking it right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
33
That's 33. Is it good?
doesn't do it?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, just barely. For a moment, it feels like you bungled it up, but then you try another combination, and the door very gently sort of like it feels like if you were in atmosphere, it would have creaked, but it very gently sort of like just vibrates and opens up.
Okay. I call upon Camilla. We don't need a crowbar anymore.
I'm
Let's
bringing
go.
one anyways, just in case.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright,
Most of the
we're
other
gonna go
doors
in.
seem to be unlocked as you go in. You check for the panel, there's no power. Wait for a second, take a deep breath because there's a very decent chance that you will get blown back. If there's atmosphere on the other side of the door, would you open this?
Acha, okay.
Yeah,
She
so
looks
if the
Kalpana-
air through it, then
Yeah.
you'll get blown back. But yeah,
Yeah. Kalpana looks at Camilla and says, "Well, should we?"
Can we close the door first?
sure.
Yeah, let's close the door first and then open it.
Mhm. Let me know if you guys can still see, like if the light is enough.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can see in this
All
locked
right.
room.
Are you opening the door?
We are opening the door.
Okay. For a brief second, you feel sort of like a gust of wind come in, but feels like the pressure isn't just enough to sustain atmosphere, but there's some air at least inside of this place.
Okay. Reporting back that there is some air, so we might be expecting something in here.
Cool. Can I send out my recon drone in that case? Would that be
You can
something
try
that would
to.
work?
Yeah, sure.
We have to
Cool.
open the door.
I'll try
first.
to do
Wait, we'll close the front door again to.
Yeah, we'll just switch
the
the doors
airlock
around
thing.
to get the drone
Yeah,
in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
one sec. I'm sorry. And that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do
Darkness.
this. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, this is better, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you open the door, I assume? No, wait. What are you doing?
We're switching
let
the
the
doors
drone in.
around so that the one in front of us to the
It's
inside of the
closed?
ship is closed.
Yeah.
And then the
Okay,
one
and then
behind
we
us is open.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and we let the drone inside.
All right. The drone sort of like struggles, but it seems to. Well, there's no drone to let inside, but currently it's at your feet. You close the door behind you, I assume, towards the space.
Yes.
Okay. You open the door again. A gust of wind sort of like rushes in, and as the drone takes off, it struggles a bit, but it seems to be holding currently.
Okay. We're gonna use that to scout like
I'm gonna
open
use
doorways
Fal's
right
token
now.
as the drone. Okay. So
I'm using Fal
The
as the
drone.
drone, yes.
flies in, finds another door, with some difficulty, grabs onto it and opens the door. There are in front of you see like a couple of flickering lights. So it seems to indicate that there is reserve power somewhere, at least on the ship, and a lot of junk sort of just like floating around. And at this point, the atmosphere of the entire ship sort of like shifts towards what would only be described as deadly silent. Because of the
Oh.
darkness and the flickering lights, it feels very claustrophobic and uneasy as you fly the drone further inwards. There's a door to your right, and going further, and there's like a whole tunnel system. It seems to be. Where are you going?
I report this to everyone on the radio that like this is
Okay.
what I'm seeing.
You know what? Like, let's just
Uh,
assume that you guys follow him because I don't want people to, not see this.
Yeah.
Let's just assume that
Mhm.
everyone sees this map location
Right,
currently.
we're following the drone. Okay.
You're not here, but you see it.
Drone view, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sort
I'm
of
like-
like a drone view.
yeah, I'm streaming it on. I'm streaming it on the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm streaming the drone. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So, what do you guys want to do?
do we take the hallway ahead? Do you
think-
want to split up or?
There's just one drone, so everything we can see.
I think we should let the drone go ahead
No.
to see if there's more
Yeah,
doors, but we should try opening
Yeah.
this door right in front of us.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant.
We
Yeah.
will do that while the drone goes ahead. Okay.
Cool.
Understandable.
So yeah,
Let me
love the drone.
again show you guys the map if you want to.
Hmm.
So you can have like some information if you want. Also, you can make it bigger with the scroll
So
thing.
we're at the wing. We're at the wing kind of a place, no?
Yes,
That's
you're
where
at the
we
wing kind of
entered?
place. It's
Yeah.
between passenger. You can see that L-shaped kind of like passageway, right under the line which goes towards passenger quarters. That's almost where you are currently. The section below it is where the port was.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So we'll have the drone go ahead.
Okay. So which
This is-
direction are you
yeah.
trying to go towards? Are you going to go towards the main drive section, passengers, crew quarters, cargo hold, bridge? Because
I
there's,
would
like
I would
different
want
paths
the
that you
drone
can
to go
take.
towards towards the bridge or something where there are controls, some sort of a panel that I can try to see if there's any way to turn back power or see what the status is on that end. That's what I'll be
Alright.
doing.
Looking at the map or recollecting it, you realize that the most direct path towards it would be following this hallway and going towards north. So sort of like in
Yeah,
this
so that's what I do.
direction-ish.
Yeah.
All right. Other people, what are you doing? You're opening the
Trying to
door.
open the door, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty open. You can go in if you want. Seems to be some sort of medical pods. You very carefully peek inside, and there doesn't seem to be anyone in.
Right, we head back out.
Okay. Before you head back out, you notice some sort of like scratches on one of them. It seems to be made from some sort of like a tool, perhaps like a knife or something. Whoever tried to do it didn't do a very good job in actually trying to open it. Perhaps they were trying to break it apart or something, but as you press a button, it opens up. So it feels like this is a very mechanical thing, so it should not be a problem to open up without a knife even.
Okay, so we're dealing with something that doesn't know how to use mechanics. That's not good.
All right.
Something not
Other
much.
people, feel free to move around your tokens wherever these people have been, just from a third person perspective. But your characters don't know anything which is going on here, except for the views, like through the eyes of these two, or through the eyes of the drone.
The drone stream.
I think we should head towards the bridge, see if we can like get anything going, and then head towards the cargo bays.
Mhm.
Wait,
Yeah.
before
I think
going
I
to
think
the
we should
bridge,
probably go ahead.
would Kalpana know where the engine of the ship would be?
You would know that it's going south, like with the map available to you. You know that you have to go straight and then towards south.
Kalpana would say that if the drone is already moving towards the bridge, they can scout that out while we check upon the engine and see if it can be jump started or something.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Dudes, can you look around for any records if there are in that ship? I'm running out of music here.
John, I'm not gonna dig around for tapes for you right now.
Yeah, but whenever like you get the time to,
If we
not
can see.
immediately, just if you get if you come across one, like just pick it up perhaps.
Yeah, okay. I'll note that for later.
We'll keep that.
Or
in
any
mind.
licorices, like not that
Licorice?
public thing, but sure.
Nanu, can you pop the map out again?
All right, sure. Sure. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Also, it's in
Expand.
your journal if you want to access it anytime.
Oh, journal is empty. The fuck? Yeah, my journal is empty now.
Wait, let
Yeah,
me
mine is
see.
too.
Okay. One sec. I think I put it in a folder. Okay, can you see it now?
No.
No.
Okay, 1 minute. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, let's head
Right.
towards the engines.
Yes.
Okay.
We're heading towards the engine bay.
As the drone sort of like flies towards the engine, there seem to be a lot of material blocking your path. You navigate through it, but as you do, the wind created by the drone itself is causing a lot of havoc because nothing seems to be tied down anywhere. And through the feed in front of you, you immediately see a messed up face come across the drone's camera view. And sort of just like looks at it and then drifts towards one of the sides. The person seems to be dead.
Right.
So like
Do we see them
hairish.
through the drone POV?
You don't, but like the people on the ship do.
The other people do. Okay.
Yes. The body bumps into one of the walls and then settles back into one of the corners as the drone continues to fly through the area.
Oh, I'm just gonna say through the radio, check for a pulse.
Fucking hell. Okay, bro.
Which one do I put? One sec. Yeah, it's around here-ish now. It just sort of like got drifted by the wind. Okay, you're going towards the place. Through the drone's eyes, you also see walls and walls covered with litter and like various food items and such. It seems like someone just like painted the walls with it, but gradually shifts in color, and you see a lot of blood spatter all across. In the pattern seems to be like it seems like someone tried to make an etch with blood spraying, and then it just like stopped and just went all around the place, and it just the entire hallway seems to be covered in blood at this point. There are droplets flying all around you, a couple of them going towards the drone, getting sucked into its um, propellers.
Is this what we are seeing or what the drone is seeing?
The drone. So you're not
The
with the
drone.
drone, right? Where are you going?
We're going towards the engine bay now.
I didn't move your token soon.
Where to? Is it
Oh.
south?
Yeah.
Right, south.
Yeah, Camilla and Kalpana are going south, the drone is going north.
Why is there two Kalpanas? Do I see? Do you all see two Kalpanas?
I see
At one point I did, but now I.
At
Oh
one
my
point,
god,
I
is
did
one of
see
them the imposter?
Yeah, I
One of
also.
them is the imposter.
Okay.
Oh
Okay,
no.
so there's another door, but as you move towards the door, you see a dead body towards your right, just drifting up and down, floating through the place.
I'm gonna take Shane's advice and check for pulse.
As you try to reach and check for pulse, you notice that the person's entire hand is gone. Seems to be bled
Whoa!
dry. A couple of droplets sort of just like float towards your hand and gets absorbed into your suit.
Shane, I
Well-
don't think there's a pulse to check, so we're good.
Okay, good. Thankful for that.
While Camilla is checking the pulse, Kalpana takes out a portable camera and takes a picture of the dead body, of the surroundings.
By the way, if my descriptions make anyone uncomfortable, let me know. I'll sort of
No,
like
it's
make
fine.
them happen behind it. But yeah, but
Also,
like,
we
there are
have
other people.
we have
I'm
the
asking
card
everyone.
for that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. There's a locked door in front of you guys.
Try to manually override this as well.
All right. You know what? You don't need to roll for it. After a couple of minutes, it just sort of like gives in to whatever random manipulations you're doing in the panel.
Right, we move south.
Okay. The body sort of like with your wake drifts up and down and then just settles back into one of the corners.
What do we see in this room?
You see a lot of junk floating around, a lot of paper, some like markers, a couple of like health packs, couple of food items, and in one of the corners you just see like sitting on the floor, a singular hand with within a glove essentially, but it's some sort of like drifting away. That's it.
Kalpana looks at Camilla and says, "Well, we can see where the hand went."
What the fuck
Yeah.
is going on?
It's kind of a horror show in here. I'm not feeling great, but let's see if we can get this thing going.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know from there.
At this, fuck off. At this
You
point,
said it
Kalpana
first.
would. No. At this point, Kalpana would read you back and say, "Right, Fal, Shane, I think it's time for you guys to enter the ship as well."
Oh, it is it?
Fal is like they're on their data pad and seeing all of this. Like it's like Blair Witch Project kind of vibes for them. They're fully like losing their shit. Like found footage, horror, like indie horror movie kind of vibes. They're like, yo, this is some like abandoned liminal space, and there are like random blood spatters. So they're going to be like very cautious and move in the direction of the drone, but still maintain a lot of distance between themselves and the drone.
Okay.
And I'd also ask if Shane is next to me, whether Shane could accompany me as we
Yeah,
go.
let's split up and look for clues.
Sure.
Okay.
Take it extremely slowly. We don't know what we're dealing with right now.
We are so screwed.
Exactly.
Why the fuck did we agree to do this again? Oh, it was my fault, isn't it? It always
You
is my
agreed
fault.
to do this because
Yep.
yeah, because you had a
In
crush
this-
on the doctor.
Hey,
in this,
no,
because we
wait.
have to help the people.
Who said I had a crush on the doctor? Is
Okay.
it obvious? Can you tell? I was trying to be subtle about it.
Oh yeah, no, you were real subtle. I don't think anybody knows.
I didn't flirt with her once. I didn't.
No, I just saw how awkward you were and guessed you had a crush.
Wow. Oh my god. Do you think she knows?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does.
Alright, Bethany, enough chatter for now. Move on.
What the fuck?
Wait, who's
We have dead people over here. Focus on that.
Yeah, cool.
Saying that.
Hear Dave over the radio just going, "Guys, I'm going back to sleep," which is actually what Rick White is doing. So I'm just letting you guys know.
I want
He's
Dave
gone. Yes,
to
okay.
sit with his gun in front of the door in case anything comes through.
Oh god, with his
Alright.
lack of trigger
Right.
discipline.
Okay.
Alright, Camilla, let's go
So
forward.
where are Fal and Shane going?
Not
We're going north. We're following
Okay.
the drone.
Oh,
You
also,
followed the drone and you came
uh,
across the drone. Good.
sorry, just wanted to confirm. We are still in our suits, right? There's no oxygen in here.
There's not enough oxygen or pressure
Okay, fair
to
enough. Yeah.
sustain.
Just making
You're
sure.
in your suits. I won't say if there's enough oxygen or not, but it doesn't feel like it.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't feel
yeah,
confident enough in.
not taking any chances with that.
Mhm.
Valid.
Yeah, and I would want the drone to open doors and still maintain a good amount of distance
Shown to
ahead of
open
us.
doors.
Okay. All right.
I mean, till now, that's
So
what I
yes,
was doing, no?
still taking, like all precaution, you're like far back, but you see walls sort of like painted with blood, and in one corner of your eye, both of you notice uh, food items being spread, like on the wall with the words written out in the form of doom. That's it.
Doom.
It could be, yeah,
Ah.
doom. It could be a feeling of doom, or this person was just like a fan of Doom Eternal. But essentially, I've written out doom and food.
Yeah,
in
I
one
was
of-
gonna
on
say
one of
maybe
the
someone's
walls.
a Marvel fan, right?
Sure.
What fan?
A Marvel
They
fan?
would say
Marvel.
Doctor Doom, though.
Dr.
Okay.
Doom.
Or maybe they like
Yeah, or
enough
maybe they
Doom.
liked rap music. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe they liked MF
exactly.
Doom. Yeah,
Maybe they
exactly.
liked
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have many options.
I
Several of them are dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't like
There's
this.
like papers floating all around you, like a lot of, like junk. Just, that you have to step through, trying to make sure that it doesn't, like splatter you across your visor as you wade through it. You all, both Fal and you, come across a locked door.
Fal,
Right.
what do you think is caused this?
I'm not having any positive thoughts right now. It's just like between the corpses and Camilla saying something about dismembered bodies and like hands floating in
Oh, you did come
space.
across a body, apparently.
Yeah. So between all of that, I don't have any fun ideas on what's happening. This all looks really terrifying to me.
Right at this point, I'm not sure if I want this to be human or not human.
Yeah. Uh, okay. I'll try opening the door. You try to cover me. You have a gun, right?
Yeah, sure. I'll try to shoot my gun through while wearing a suit. That is not gonna end well. That's not gonna. That's gonna go great. Of course. Yes. Yes. I think that's the perfect idea.
Don't miss.
Just give me some reassurance. That would be enough. And then I
Yes.
try to open the door.
Meanwhile, the door doesn't open much currently, but
Uh,
like try to unlock a couple of times, it doesn't give in, and like suddenly it just like opens up. You come across the panel for the engines, and fortunately, without even your knowledge of the engines and such, seems to be a big red button indicating that you can turn on the engines.
Oh, lucky us.
I'm sorry?
Oh, lucky us.
Oh yeah,
Hello. Can you hear me?
yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Discord
Yeah.
was having issues. Okay. What do we are we at the engines now?
Yes,
We're
you're
at the
at the
end,
engines,
there's a
and
big
you
red
have like a yes. There's like displays which indicate that the engines are turned off manually.
Turned off manually. Okay.
Yep.
I would like to look around for any leakages, any disrupts, any like hardware that's been broken.
Well, it seems to be like pretty torn up. Like it feels like someone took a hammer to almost everything. You do, like looking around, find the engineer's logs. You want to read them?
I do want
Engineering
to
log.
read them. Yes.
All right. A moment. Let me show them to you. Nope. I don't want to create an entry. How the fuck do I show this? What the heck? Oh yeah, here. Okay. Wait, I showed it to everyone, but it doesn't matter. But the point is, like, this is the engine logs, engineers logs, not engine.
Mhm.
Do you want me to read through it?
No, I'm reading.
No,
It's
I
okay.
should. I probably should. I don't know why I didn't. Alright. The first one
If you want
mentions
to.
routine maintenance check being completed. No anomalies. Second one indicates that cargo hold temperature was recalibrated. Hydroponic equipment was secured for transit. No issues. Third one indicates that engineering team addressed a minor power fluctuation in auxiliary generators. System was stable. Crew was advised to be vigilant of any irregularities. Fourth indicates that communication relay had some diagnostics. A horror projector in common area was repaired. Crew morale is high, but there are some, like minor space sickness incidences. Fifth one tells hydroponic systems were evaluated, the growth modules are functioning optimally, fresh produce, which was perhaps, like what you can guess was routed towards Eros. Ventilation systems were experiencing intermittent status updates. Technician was dispatched. Diagnosis was pending. Ventilation malfunction was resolved. Carbon dioxide levels were stabilized. Crew was reminded to follow safety protocols. Oxygen generator units were tested and confirmed operational. You think that this might be linked with the ventilation system. Oxygen levels were within habitable range. Regular maintenance was scheduled. Repairs conducted on minor coolant leak in propulsion unit. Thrusters were restored. Course adjustment were underway because they were offline for a bit. Initial atmospheric analysis of cargo manifest was completed. No leaks were detected. You don't know what prompted this analysis, but was routine system diagnosis performed. Ship-wide communication was functioning as expected. Engineering team addressing sporadic energy fluctuations in cargo hold. Lighting systems issue was resolved. Crew was advised to reporting. After that, it seems like the page was just like ripped up.
Okay.
I have a feeling that they're transporting something that is not medical supplies. And it got out.
By the way, if you go near the window, you can see like outside. Just some neat things about this foundry thing.
Ooh!
Wait, where the fuck am I? Oh, there.
You're here, but like as you go
Yeah.
approach it, it's sort of like this
I see.
reveals. Yeah,
Ooh, that's nice.
it's like a darkened window.
Okay, so we see
Alright.
a red button that can
Mhm.
we can
Yes.
press to turn the engines on.
I would rather not press the engines on. It seems like whatever is on here
same.
is out. So we need to
Whatever it
inform
is.
everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. We are not pressing the big red button.
It's essentially
Right,
like to restore power if you want to.
Yeah.
So,
Kalpana, hold on. Kalpana radios back to everyone. There seems to be a big red button over here. We're not pressing it. We are not going to press it unless everyone is here and everyone is agreed on it. So just letting you know.
Dudes, you should
Hold
press
on.
the big red button.
No, John.
Not John,
Maybe
not
I'll
until
give
we
you some
know the
records.
composition of the ship. We will give you some rec. Right, Kalpana tells Fal, Shane, if you can make your way over here, then we can figure out what to do from over here.
So my current idea is this: let's let Shane and me go towards operations or like the bridge,
Mhm.
and once we give you an all clear that it seems to look like it's okay there, then you can press the red button and we can see, you know, once the power turns on, we can try to see what we can do.
Understandable. Is everyone okay with that idea?
I'd say watch out for vents too, because there seems to be issues with the vents, and I have a suspicion that the thing might be in the vents.
oh no, are you
Are
saying
you
there might be an
saying
imposter
something
among
is
us?
sus?
I'm not saying there's an
Shit.
imposter among us, but I am saying that there is a creature among us.
Right. And you're saying that this is something is sus on this ship?
Yes.
Something is very
Okay.
sus on this ship.
All right. At this point, Shane, you look up. You see
Oh no.
a little green guy, just like like looking at you with
That's a
wide,
joke,
unblinking
isn't it?
eyes. I'm sorry, I'm joking. Yeah, it's a joke. We should take a break for 5 minutes and be back here at 8 if
Okay.
everyone's okay with it.
Okay.
Poggers.
Right?
Pog.
I just saw
Shane
that
about-
you really wanted aliens, so I was like, yeah, sure, let's go
Yeah,
for it.
Shane about to get mauled by an alien.
What do you mean
content
mauled? If an alien shows up? Okay, never mind.
This is not Soren. This is not
So,
Soren. This is
Hey,
this
they
Shane.
all have that
Also,
their base
Soren would-
affinity for
Soren would pull a nat 1 on the alien as well, so we all know that.
Yeah, and like what if the alien has a double-edged, like two-sided lightsaber? Then you wouldn't get mauled, you'll get Darth mauled.
I'm okay with that. God damn it. No, I don't
Yeah,
have any
Sassy, do you have any
cantrips.
cantrips?
No.
Oh, can you trip on these?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, bro. God damn. I was eating while listening to that. Fuck hell.
I'm sorry. I'm not actually sorry, but I'll say I'm sorry. I think we're all back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, rocks fall.
Can we
Anyway,
ban him?
it's gonna be a TPK. Anyway, okay, so what I guess this is doing, you all saw the big red button, you saw the door was locked for the brig. Yeah, that's about it. And you saw one dead body with a, not very great in terms of hand. Yeah.
Yeah, the dude was trying to go like, look ma, no hand.
Yeah, it from what you can collect of the
Sure.
story, it seems like someone or they themselves cut off their hand and tried to etch something on the walls, and then it just spread too much for them to control.
Why would they
And
cut
then they
off their
died.
one hand to write that? That is
I
somebody
don't
else
think
must
you
have
have
done
to
it.
cut off the entire. Yeah. I don't think. I mean, I'm not a doctor, Shane, but I don't think you need to cut off your entire hand just to write one letter with your
Yeah.
blood.
It's called commitment, okay?
Okay.
How about you commit
You've
to
got to hand it to them.
True. Anyway, so what are you guys saying?
trying to open the door, I guess?
Yeah.
Any one of
So
you
my-
has some sort of mechanical skills?
I have engineering.
Yeah, I have
Alright.
lockpicking. I have
Oh.
bonus on lockpicking.
Alright.
Stealth and lockpicking, I get a
Alright.
25%.
Roll one of you
my-
roll with it with advantage.
Fal, you
Yeah,
don't.
I'll do it because I.
Any of the skills, I don't mind. Hey yo.
Advantage, no? So one more.
Yes. Let's go.
Hey, come on.
Oh, come on, really?
Hey,
Wow.
Really?
That this is really scary. This is really making things worse for me in this hallway. I'm fully freaking out. I'm like, Shane, I can't do this. I'm hyperventilating.
Yeah, you're kind of with all the blood around you, it's very difficult to see. Every so often, a very small droplet just come across your visor, and you can't exactly tell if it's blood or if it's water or if it's some other sort of fluid from the food items and such. But it's very
Oh,
difficult to
no.
see or do anything in this light currently.
I'm freaking out. I'm like,
Okay. So the door won't open on its own. What if we get those guys to press the big red button so that the doors open? Or we find another way
you
in?
want to do that?
I don't.
Yeah.
but
Can
we
you
can
try
find
opening
another way
the
in.
door?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, try opening the door.
I have a 5% chance, so there's no fucking way I'm doing it.
Do it anyway.
Yeah.
Almost. You try to do something, but it feels like your knowledge of how to open this door is not coming in handy with like the kind of door it is. And at this point, you realize this is a UN vessel. It seems like it's a registered UN vessel.
Dave, do you know how to open this?
He seems to be asleep.
Oh, this fucking guy. Also, I wanted to ask something. In the engineering logs, it said it departed from Ceres. But we were told this was coming from Luna.
Oh, was it? I'm so sorry. Then that must have been a mistake on my part.
Yeah, it said Ceres on the engineering log thing. I thought it was maybe an error, or
I think it
maybe
was
that's
coming
a
from
misdirect.
Ceres. As far as I know, it was coming from Ceres. If I said it was coming from Luna, that's my bad.
No, because they said that they were bringing in supplies from Luna, right? Towards Eros?
Yeah, they're bringing in supplies from Luna, but everything on the asteroid belt goes through Ceres. It's a hub.
Okay.
It's a trading outpost. So yeah, everything goes through it.
Makes sense. Okay.
Where did the log go though? I don't see that. I don't see the engineering log anymore. This is not in the tower.
Wait. I can wait. I can just like make it available for all of you. Save. Okay. Can you see it now?
There we go. Yes.
Okay.
Understandable.
Okay,
Yeah,
Val, you want to try a different door?
What are you guys doing?
We can either do that, or do you want to? Yeah, sure.
Can you hear
Let's
this?
try a different door.
The music, yes?
Can you guys
No
hear
one.
the sound? No, the lock sound.
No.
Yeah, I could hear that.
No.
When
Okay,
I
click
when I
on
tried
the
to
lock.
open the door, I heard that.
Click on the
Click on
lock.
the door, I can
Click
hear
on the lock. Click on the door. Yeah.
Oh, now I hear it.
It's funny.
Yeah. When I click on it, yeah, I hear. Okay.
Okay, so what are you guys saying?
Let's try another door, Shane.
Okay.
I would want to go to the door. Yeah, that one exactly.
That's also locked. But sure, you can try for it.
Okay. Again with advantage.
Since both of you are doing it, yes.
Okay, I'll roll with advantage. Come on, at least one of them below 25.
That's not
What
how
did
you
you
roll
do?
with advantage.
Oh, sorry. I thought it'll at least show individual. Hey, it's 37 and 64.
It does. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, wait. Yes, okay.
Yeah, you click on
Does
it.
any of them work? I don't think so, unfortunately. You know what?
No.
Fuck it. It's
No.
not the one of the primary ones. It works. The door sort of like gives in after a bit from whatever like the manipulation you're doing. You use your torches to sort of like light up inside of it, coming in. If you want to look around.
Yeah.
Seems
I
to
want to
be.
go see.
It feels like this is the sort of like, what's it called? The sanitation part of the ship, where they control like how fluids are pumped through, etc. But there seems to be at least 2 lock boxes in here. Neither of them seems to be
Yeah.
locked.
Cool. I'd want to go to check out what's there in this.
Okay. One sec.
If some alien jumps out of this and just latches onto my face. This is why I always wear a face mask.
Mm-hmm. 1 minute, huh? I think he's doing something. I can't. Okay. Yes. All right. So this box, the one that you're looking at, the brown one, seems to belong. Wait, where is? Okay, yeah. Seems to belong to one technician, Sarah Martinez. As you open it, it contains a couple of, documents, a well-worn teddy bear of sorts. It has like a bunch of maintenance drones in various, states of decay and worn, parts which would be used to repair them. A message pad filled with different doodles and notes. It also seems to contain a collection of handwritten letters from what you can guess is her younger sister, with stories of her school and her school adventures from Luna.
Well, Sarah's dead, isn't she?
Is there a UN this thing? Like, does it say she's a UN employee or
No identifying
nothing like
documents,
that?
nothing. It seems like a personal belonging box.
Wow, okay, this feels wrong, but I think Fal realizes that like she's feeling kind of like she, you know, intruded on somebody's personal space, and then she, after like a split second, realizes that she habitually does that, but on the internet. So she is fine with hacking into people's computers, but this felt like too intimate.
Yeah, understandable. Her name, to repeat, was Technician Sarah Martinez. Technician being her role on this ship.
Position. Yeah.
Sarah Martinez.
Hey,
Alright,
maybe
are
we
you
can
going
take
to
these
the other
drones
box?
back to Kalpana. She might have some use for them. Anyway, let's look at the other boxes. Totally not snooping.
You go to the other box, and on the placard it says, 1 second. Why do I keep closing this tab, bro? Okay, yeah. Mailing, MEILING, and from the belongings you guess that this person. Sorry. Hello. Did someone say something?
No, I just said okay.
Mailing, MEILING. From the belongings, you can guess that they were a cook. Nothing else that you can gather from it. It just contains like different, small pouches of vacuum-sealed containers of different, spices, and it contains a singular, very well-worn and very well-used notebook, which contains like a lot of recipes. You can guess it was passed down on through generations. It has different notes and different handwritings in different languages. A couple of them you can ascertain to be earth languages as well. At least one of them being Arabic and at least one of them being Hindi.
Listen, if
The
the ship
box
doesn't
itself
blow up,
contains
we're
nothing
gonna have a
else.
lot of really good food to eat for the next few weeks.
Wow.
What?
So we're just gonna steal their. I mean, like, we don't even know if all of them are dead.
I am 99% sure they're all dead, but okay. Are there any other boxes?
Shane.
we got
remember
only
when you said
cargo,
Malik
might
Nassim was
remember.
dead?
Sorry,
I'm
what?
sorry?
I got confused.
We all kind of spoke over each other. What?
Sorry. No, I was just taking a jab at Shane by saying that you also said that Malik Nassim was dead. So let's not trust your gut on this.
Hey, Fal,
Right.
fuck you.
Looking around, you find
They're
like
not
a-
wrong, you know.
Mhm.
Fuck you too.
Okay. Alright. Looking around, you find like a couple of notes and stuff, mostly just, lying around. There seem to be a couple of photos of which you can guess were for the crew members, but there doesn't seem to be any boxes around.
Okay.
Cool.
are they-
What's this? What's this next to the box?
It seems to be a control panel for the what's it called? The hydraulics
The
of the
sanitation
system,
kind of
and the
okay.
sanitation filtration, basically an HVAC, but like dialed up to 100.
Right. Cool. So I don't think we're getting anything else out of this. Is there
There is so
It just
much we could
says-
salvage from the ship.
The panel just says system
Yeah.
offline.
Oh, okay.
I feel like maybe we could
Uh,
just take the ship, instead of just salvaging it. We could just fucking take.
Let's answer that question, or let's make that decision once we conclude that there's no monster or alien or psychotic person on the loose here.
All right. Box and Kalpana, what are you guys doing? Not Box, I'm sorry. Gan and Kalpana, what are you guys doing?
I was muted. Okay. We are waiting for the okay to press the button. In the meantime, Kalpana would like to look around.
Doesn't seem to be any answer. It feels like the people that you were talking to have lost themselves in some other pursuit. It has been like a couple of
The
minutes
doors
since you asked that question.
near us. Can we open them?
The left one seems to be, the right one seems to be unlocked. The left one seems to be locked.
If you'd like to try to unlock the locked one.
It doesn't.
Let's explore the left one first.
By the way, sorry, but on the red button thing, the last thing I had said was that we would like you to push it once we make it to like a control panel. But if it's something that you need, you can go ahead with it.
Yeah. Right. We move forward to see what we can see over here.
Okay. It seems to be like the engine maintenance compartment. From what you can guess, like this panel right here seems to control the engines. It just says offline currently. The engine does seem to be fueled. There is a locked door in front of you again. And looking around here, you find a lot of like the logs and stuff, which seem to corroborate the same things that you saw in the engineering logs. Around here, you find another body, and it seems to just like be without any suit, without any just in regular civilian clothes, regular engineering clothes, and very peacefully just lying down without any marks of trauma. And
Can we look for any identification on the body?
you look through it, and the identification you get is 1 minute. Engineer Marcus Chen. That's about it.
Just that, nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking around, you also
Yes.
find like a small device which contains. It's basically like a communicator, but more like a transceiver of sorts. And as you play around with it, there's like a holographic message which plays. It seems to be from their partner, expressing pride in them and expressing longing for their return. That's it. Nothing which would be linked to the ship itself. It's pretty private in nature.
Kalpana would keep back the logs and look around for any form of tools and stuff that would have been used recently by anyone.
Doesn't seem to be
Any form
anything
of
which
tampering
which
around.
was touched like very recently.
No form of tampering around a tablet or anything.
Not that we see.
The kiosk.
Nothing that we see. It just feels like it was turned off, and that's about it.
Right. I'll try to open this door.
Doesn't budge.
I got the crowbar still.
Okay, you want to try? Make it strong.
Yeah.
I'd like to help Camilla with opening.
Okay, make a strength roll with advantage. Oh,
I don't think I
that's-
need it.
Yeah, that's enough.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
like immediately
damn.
pops open. You throw in a light
Damn, look at
there,
the guns on
and
the
you
gun.
see through it. Right. Looking
do
through,
we
you
see?
see the first engine, like compartment, of this is the left side. I don't know what like starboard or whatever the fuck that's called, but this is the left engine. and it seems to be like a control panel and everything, which seems to indicate that currently it's fueled, primed, and prepped, but it is manually turned off. The levels seem to be normal.
I'd like to do a check if I can get any other information out of the thing.
Well, playing around with everything, it seems like everything is nominal. The entire ship itself seems to be nominal. It's running on reserve power currently, and yeah, that's about it.
But the engine has fuel cells that is
Yes.
in it. Alright. Kalpana would radio back to everyone and says,
Shane, you
Like
fucking
something-
scared me.
Sorry, I just want to see what was happening.
You just fucking
Yeah.
go down the hallway and I see the
Uh,
light just barely.
The streamer wants content. Okay. Kalpana would radio in back to her and say, something is off about this place.
Yeah,
all
no
the
shit.
engines were manually.
I reflexively point my gun at Shane.
No, I'm not actually here.
Shane is just Shane's ghost.
Shade's ghost. Oh my
It's just so
god.
that stream
No,
can see it.
please,
That's
no.
it.
Yes, content fucking crew. Okay, I say the engines were manually turned off. I don't know why they would turn them off mid-flight, and it would seem that there is some power to the ship. I think we should still hold back on turning on the engines till you guys reach the command center.
I'd respond to that saying we're having difficulty opening the door here, so I don't know if like turning on the power would make things easier or make things harder for us. So like we can go ahead after thinking about that. If it makes sense to turn on the power, I could possibly start hacking through the doors or something like that and find other ways to make it in.
Yeah, but
if we
also
do
if
that,
there's something
yeah.
in here
Yeah.
that has killed all these people, it would
I have an overseas
also
question.
be yes.
Wouldn't it be?
What
Go
are
ahead.
you
Hold on, hold
expecting to be here? Are you expecting aliens?
Somebody who, like, something violent happened here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what,
See,
Kalpana,
what
I think we
what-
should turn on the
one
power.
minute.
I think it's related to the
what
weird
Kalpana
smell.
thinks-
Like, just
It's-
letting you
hold on,
know
hold on.
that, like, your
hold on.
characters also know this to be a non-supernatural universe, unless your characters are predisposed towards assuming supernatural or assuming aliens. They would not think, the first thing that like comes to their mind wouldn't be, oh, there's a creature on board or there's an alien on board. They would
Right,
perhaps think that there are pirates on board
Right.
or humans on board who
Yeah.
can do this. But then again, this ship has been floating around for like a week or so.
Right, hold on. Let me describe what Kalpana's thoughts are. Right, okay. What Kalpana thinks that engines were turned off because somewhere along the ship there was some hull damage. And because of said hull damage, everything has gone haywire. Everyone trying to evacuate. People died because there's no more oxygen left, and all the signs that H could be residue of the person trying to write help. Or whatever, but Kalpana thinks if we turn the engine on right now without knowing the proper status of the whole ship and it jots into motion, things can fall out or fall in and it can cause further commotion between us.
Okay.
So I'm not thinking that's like living things are going to attack us. I'm thinking the integrity of the ship might break apart even more if we turn on the engines.
Right, but this would just
That's
be
what-
power. It wouldn't be like we're just turning on the power. We're not.
If engine
turning
turns on, it's gonna turn on everything, the life support system and everything and such. And if there's hull damage and life support system is not on, it's gonna be a big clash over there.
So, No, I get that.
We need to figure out our integrity of the hull before we turn on anything inside the ship. That's what Kalpana would think.
Okay, Kalpana, I need to know. Do you think there is a way to turn on specific things on the ship one by one? Maybe we start with life support, then we do lights, then we do ships engines, and one by one we do other things. That way we can test and see each thing one by one to see where the damage is.
Kalpana, can you do an intelligence check to me?
Okay.
Hey, nice
That
rolls.
passes.
Okay, that's not bad. As your knowledge, as much as your knowledge extends about ships and such, you know that in the sequence of turning on, like a ship or an engine, you would have access to what portions, what specific mechanics that you want to provide power towards. That is, a thing that you can do. Also, you would realize that perhaps if there was some sort of hull integrity issues, the pressure would be zero. The air inside of this place would be completely drained out because, well, it has been like a week or so of no, additional air coming in. And also, most of such ships that don't hold that much auxiliary air to supply in case of like a breach or so. They rely upon lots of doors and sealing mechanics so that even if that specific compartment gets drained off, the ship can continue its journey and then get it gets bashed.
That's the thing. That's why I was concerned, because all the doors were closed. That's what was concerning to me. All the doors are closed. We don't know what's behind these doors.
Doors are closed as in this is the natural state of the doors on any ship, usually. Only the locked doors are the ones which are deliberately locked, but doors shutting, doors being shut is a standard procedure.
Are they not in airlock mode?
All doors are always in airlock mode on every ship.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. Right, anyway. Kalpana will try to turn the lights on first, then, while trying to start the engine.
Alright. Are you turning the engine on?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. As you press the button, you notice the hull sort of vibrate a bit, and the humming sort of then settles down into a very familiar rhythm of sorts of the engine just purring. And then you turn on the power towards lights first, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then you turn on the lights, and slowly the lights turn on. And you can look at least through the entire space that you are traveling through. And then basically currently the stuff that you have kept turned off is the what's it called, the navigation systems, the thrusters, the light support systems, any sort of electronic equipment, auxiliary power, recharge, etc. What do you
I
want?
would like to divert power to the doors
Okay.
and the electronic
Alright.
systems on the ship.
That
Alright.
wouldn't include communications, right?
That would include communications.
Mm-hmm.
Like ships, communication systems, and all.
Yeah.
I would.
All around
I
you.
would say.
Mhm.
I would say let's
Go on.
hold off on anything that will turn on comms, because we don't know if it'll send some distress beacon or anything like that. Let's start with doors and all of that, and then do comms. Or is that just me being too cautious?
I see
Sounds like a good idea to
you
me.
being paranoid. I see you being paranoid, but what my thinking was about this. My mind is going too metagaming at this point. Kalpana would just go over and turn on the doors and electronics.
Okay.
But
All right. And as you direct power through the doors, you hear like a lot of like bolts unshackling, and you notice that a lot of doors which were previously locked seem to be automatically unlocked at this point.
right, Kalpana would relay the information that the doors now have power. Most doors should be unlocked now, so you should probably be able to go ahead. Kalpana would also radio back to John to tell him, John, why
Oh.
don't you try to communicate? Why did you try
Did you
to?
did you
make-
find any records?
Not yet. We are still trying to power the ship. Also, we would like
No, man.
if you and Eva could try to communicate with the ship right now, because it has power now.
Oh. Okay, dude.
All right. If I'll.
Kalpana looks over at Camilla. Acha, 1 minute. Just one minute.
Yeah.
Camilla says, should we check out that door to right now?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, okay. We go there to check out what's behind the door.
Alright. Everything seems to be identical here, like down to the dead body. There is also another very peaceful dead body. Everything seems to be the similar, except there is like the engine currently is on.
We like to check on the tablet now, the information kiosk.
Alright. Okay, meanwhile, Fallon. Yes, what are you guys doing? The door in front of you is unlocked. You open it. You go into the cargo bay, and it's a horror show.
Oh no.
Seems to be bodies floating all around. There's a lot of
Have
human.
One as well, right? Yeah. Okay. Go
Sorry?
on,
Yeah, there's a lot
No,
of
I was-
human body parts floating around. It seems like someone put a couple of people, their equipment, and a lot of cargo in a mixer blender and then run it for like a couple of seconds and then put it here. Everything seems to be
yikes.
jumbled up.
I think somebody accidentally opened the airlock.
Accidentally?
It seems to be there seems to be pressure here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know what's what to make of this. Yeah. What were you saying, Shane?
I have no words. This is holy shit. Should we go check their pulses?
Yeah.
Shane, you feel some sort of like a thing brush against your leg and then your head, and it seems to be like a couple of body parts floating around, and then almost comically in your face something slams you, and it seems like the what's it called, a notepad which seems to be containing the cargo manifest.
Okay, I'm going to take it and try to read it.
All right, let me show it to you guys.
You can read.
I'm a fucking doctor. Of course I can read.
Medical supplies, non-perishable food, industrial components, hydroponic equipment.
Hazardous materials. Oh no.
Entertainment modules. What's that? Sealed barrels containing volatile chemical compounds require specialized handling and storage. Delivery to Ero's research and development wing. Okay. I'll just turn on the radio channel and tell everyone that this is what's there. And I tell John that we may possibly have music or records here because they have entertainment modules.
Yes. Looking around, you find multiple crates color coded floating around, and as you grab them, you notice that there's like a bunch of them which contain the medical equipment that that doctor was asking you for. There are entertainment modules which might or might not contain records, and there's like a lot of crates here floating around. If you want to start gathering them up, or if you want to further explore into the spacecraft before gathering them up, it's up to you.
Do we see any of the
Yeah, I would
hazardous
want to
materials containers?
You do.
Okay, and they look untouched.
Yes.
I don't
Okay.
buy this.
I will. Yeah, but let's try to see what can be done here. Let's make it to the brig and see if there's anything we can. We can try turning on the system, try to see what caused this, and if we can, turn the ship back on and have Eva automatically navigate it towards zeros. Okay, but if you want, you can try to secure the cargo.
I think we should look around first and then come back to this, maybe. Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. Yeah, we'll move towards
Right.
operations towards the brig.
Okay. The doors here seems to be unlocked. With your, effortless hacking almost, you manage to unlock it. And as you open it, in front of you see a singular body floating around, still bound to the chair, but because of, how it's in zero gravity, it's trying to float around towards something. From the outfit, you can tell that this seems to be the captain of the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
I go to the. Yeah, go
Alright,
ahead.
let me try something really quick. I'm gonna walk over to the navigation panel, which I'm assuming is here or here, wherever. Right? Hey Fal, do you
Yeah.
want to do this or should I?
Try to turn on Eva.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
I
to
go there
look.
as well.
Yeah, let's just look. Whoever finds it, it's fine. I don't care. We need to have some semblance of understanding of what the fuck happened here. Yeah. So, do we find anything like a navigation port with an EVA on it or something?
It seems like the EVA module is already installed, from what you can tell.
Okay.
There is an interactive button which, when you press, a small head-like structure pops up, which is, very familiar because the lidless face
Hmm.
and the, the unblinking eyes look towards you.
EVA.
This EVA seems to be.
This Eva seems to be.
In configuration mode as the one which was in your previous ship.
Hi
Hi, Eva. Okay.
I don't know what the key
Yeah,
password is.
Yeah. Hi, Eva. We are your new authorized operators. We'd like you to move out of your configuration setup mode.
Please provide authentication.
These nuts.
Can we check?
Authentication not accepted.
Can,
my
can
God,
we
can you
check for
imagine if that
something on
worked?
that?
Can you imagine?
Can I just check if there's any sort of drive on the captain?
You check his pants, you check, his belongings, and you come across the captain's logs, if you wish to read them.
Yeah.
And their name seems to be Captain Alejandro Vasquez. Yeah.
Nice.
Alejandro.
Second
his name.
Alejandro who's died in this week.
Okay.
Huh?
Who's the first attack?
It's a different game I'm playing, but his name is also Alejandro, and
Okay.
he's also. Wait, the
Wow,
doctor is gone? We found her. What the fuck is this? Wait, I have to read this properly.
Working titles. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Yep, this is because of the thing. I am so sure this is because of the
Yeah.
chemical shit.
Hazardous. Yeah.
We can't let this go back to Eros, can we? It could affect everyone there.
Yeah, we'll have to confirm that it's fully secure.
Saying this out loud?
I'm talking to Fal, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're saying this to each other, yeah.
The EVA module looks up to you and says, "This ship is not designated for Eros."
What the fuck?
What is it designated?
I'm sorry.
Eva,
what?
what is it
Did you ask?
designated for? Yeah. You said it's not designated for Eros. What's the destination?
This ship has been. The destination selected by the captain is Luna.
Ah, okay.
Luna, the captain's dead. Sorry, Eva, the captain's dead.
Yeah, Eva.
My brain just.
We are the captain now. Yeah. Look at me, Eva. I'm the captain now.
From what you can gather, this EVA had not been turned on for this specific flight, it seems.
Oh. Off the books kind of a thing that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I try hacking Eva?
Okay.
Or just, hey, the last time it kind of worked, okay? Or just like whatever computer system that's here, just trying to access just to get more information.
All right. Sure. Make a check. Let's roll for it.
Roll 100. Come on. 20 or something.
Yo.
Oh.
Hey yo.
Worst possible. The worst possible.
As soon as you connect your device to the system, it feels like this system was perhaps not designed for the exact compatibility. There are like some, sparks and blue smoke rises up, and the panel goes down.
Wee-woo.
Okay. Should I try again, Shane? Or do we just...
Nano?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Kalpana would like to try out something. Would she know if space ships like this have a black box sort of thing?
You know that such black boxes, if they exist, are usually near the engine compartment.
And she would like to search for the black box.
All right. You do manage to find one. If you would like to read its contents.
I would like to read its contents.
Okay. Everything seems to be corroborative of the captain's logs. They took off from Ceres at specific time. Everything seemed normal. There was some diagnosis performed. All the charts came back normal. After a while, someone tried to vent the ship in what you can only describe as a safe manner, like section by section, but that did not seem to work very well, because eventually they gave up, and that's perhaps the last thing that happened before the engines were turned off and the power was cut off. And there are no logs after that, except for when you boarded the ship and turned on the power.
After the power has been turned off, has there been any more entries on the black box?
After the power has been turned on, only activities which you can corroborate to your own actions.
What was the last noted activity before power was turned off?
The venting, the systematic venting was stopped.
Stopped. What was the time period between starting it and stopping it?
It was a very slow and deliberate process in which, like one section was drained, then refilled, and then another section was drained and refilled. So it took like a couple of hours.
Right. Kalpana would relay this message to everyone, saying that someone was, from what my good thing was, trying to purify the conditions of certain compartments from whatever it would seem that there might be some pathogens or something in the air, whatever. What have you guys found out? Have you got reached the brig yet?
Yeah, we'd share. We had already shared this thing, right? We'd already said that they were hazardous materials on the cargo log, and with the manifest, and we'd also say, yeah, I think I agree with your hypothesis, Kalpana, that some kind of hazardous material would have leaked and started affecting everybody, and the captain's log says that crew members got delirious and incoherent, so that would explain why somebody would chop off their hand and try to write with it, things like that. So it explains all of that. What we'll need to do now is secure the medical equipment and all of the safe cargo, and also is the airlock still working between our ship and this ship? Like there's no whatever air flowing from this ship into our ship, right?
Oh no! You walk through space, so usually,
Yeah, okay.
like this is very standard
Space
to
walk.
avoid any contamination. Yeah.
Right. No,
He
okay.
did a space walk.
Yeah. So
Also, Kalpana would radio back in. I won't say we should move cargo from this ship to our ship. Instead, we should find a way to make sure that this ship navigates itself back to Eros.
Eros.
Because cross contamination. I don't know what is on the ship, but I don't want it to end up on our living quarters.
Yeah,
Kalpana
that
would
makes sense.
Kalpana would like to check if Eva is responding on the ship for in the meantime.
As you mention her name, she pops up.
Eva, can you give us air quality analysis of the ship right now?
A hologram pops up in front of you. It indicates that the pressure is pretty low, but the composition seems to be consistent with a lot of carbon dioxide, low oxygen, but apart from that, no contamination, nothing else.
Are there any leakages anywhere?
Negative.
Negative. Would Eva, can you figure out if any of the cargo loads have been tampered with?
I do not have access to the cargo manifest.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like she was calibrated for this specific journey.
Eva, who is your current operative?
Captain Alejandro Vasquez.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I'm sorry for your loss, Eva.
Somehow she manages
Just-
to get her, get her this thing killed a lot, I guess.
Yeah. Looking at
Fucking
Johnson.
Skynet, yeah.
Skynet, really?
For some reason, it feels like she was in like she thought that this specific voyage, or perhaps the one before it, or whatever, was actually intended for Luna rather than Eros.
Eva, can you detect any traces of chemical tampering or chemical hazardous material on the ship?
I can.
By can't, do you mean you can't scan for it, or do you not see anything?
No, she says I can.
I can, okay.
She can.
And where is it
But
originating from?
will she?
I'm sorry, what? What
Where
did you
is it-
ask, Sassy?
Where is it originating from?
No. You asked her if she can scan for any toxins. She didn't say anything else.
Eva, please scan for toxins.
No toxins located.
Eva, please scan the
Okay,
cargo bay
so I think
for
that would be an issue.
the chemical
Okay,
hazardous waste.
let's go one by one. Give me
Right.
one sec. What were you saying? Not Camilla. I'm sorry.
Fal.
Kalpana.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
No, I heard your voice. It's okay. Fal, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd say that like one of the first, like the engineering logs recorded that there were issues with the ventilation, like with carbon dioxide and oxygen levels, all of that. So I'm guessing something would have gone wrong over there, and like there would be some sort of like carbon monoxide poisoning or anything like that, which has a high likelihood of like causing people to act erratically. So let's see if we can turn the ship back online and see if we can chart a course to Eros and have it navigate remotely by itself.
Bear in
That work
mind,
for
life
everyone?
support systems are off. So remember that. They are not on.
Yeah, we'll work fast and we'll leave.
By the way,
Does
it
that
has
sound good?
been 3 hours or so by this
Oh,
time.
fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
fuck.
you have 1 hour left in your suits currently.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
just
then
go
we'll
back
have
to the ship
quickly-
and then recharge, I guess.
Recharge off.
Yeah, Camilla can do that.
Okay.
In the meanwhile, I'll try to get the navigation, like whatever system back online to see if I can gain control as an operator and direct the ship to remotely navigate itself to Eros. That's what I want to do.
Okay. You open the panel up and you see, you try to chart a plan for chart the course for Eros, and it seems very clear to you, abundantly clear to you, that this ship is in the wrong place for it. Understanding its course from where it started and where it ended up, it should have been in a very different spot if it was abandoned, if it was turned off, etc., etc. It seems as if this is more in line with your journey from Eros to Luna, because apparently this is where you found it, compared to its journey from Ceres to Eros, because it wouldn't be near an inner planet if it was supposed to go to Eros. Ceres to Eros journey is directly via Mars's gravitational field, or directly towards it, but this is near the inner planets. If you chart a course from where it started in its current trajectory, and for the time that it has been drifting, which you can gather from the systems, it seems the most likely destination for this ship was Luna.
Yeah. So I
Do you
think
tell this to
something
us?
messy is happening here. Yeah, I do.
Right. After hearing that,
Yeah.
Kalpana would suggest, if this ship was on its path to Luna, why don't we tag it along with our ship? We are better off finding answers over there rather than trying to send this by itself and it
Would it
getting
be-
stranded again.
No, I don't think it getting stranded is something that would be repeatable, right? It got stranded because people, the occupants of the ship, manually turned it off. So
Yeah, whatever reason that might have been, we have a better chance of finding that out after it reaches Luna, which was supposedly its state point, the destination.
right.
Camilla, can you make me an intelligence check?
Who?
Camilla. The gun.
Camilla, okay.
And after this, we'll end. Oh, that's a good one.
nice.
Right.
Yeah, that
From
was
your
past.
past military experience and like all of the strategy that you have learned, it feels increasingly likely that the purpose of this ship reaching Luna was perhaps delivering the hazardous chemicals to Luna somehow, but the plan perhaps failed in mid and what needed to happen didn't happen. But with how this ship was, hiding all of its logs, even with the captain's logs till the end, writing Eros instead of Luna, it feels as if someone really high up wanted no trace of this ship going towards Luna, which you can only guess that might indicate malicious intent towards sending such hazardous chemicals towards Luna.
Oh, what if this is the bomb,
That's
quote
what I was-
unquote?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is it.
Yeah,
This is the bomb.
yeah. That's,
Even
Or
Yeah,
at least
not send it to
something
Eros
related
either.
to it.
we should probably dispose of the hazardous chemicals and divert the ship back to Eros.
Should we send this to Eros with what it's being known?
Huh?
It might cause problems at Eros as well.
No. Dispose the hazardous material, just throw it out in space, and then send the ship to Eros with all of the extremely, urgently required medical supply and food and all.
Okay. I have a question. We were asked to go to Luna with some special stuff in our equipment. Do you think we're carrying the same
Yeah.
shit on our cargo?
Oh, we need to check that.
John,
I mean, as far as I know,
Yes?
as far as I know, we're carrying me.
Yeah, dude.
can you check the cargo manifest on our ship?
Yeah, dude. Sure, dude. He's sort of like, turns off his music immediately, gets, reads shit to you. Doesn't seem to be an indication of, like anything which would sound similar to what you have seen here. Like there's medical equipment and such, but the kilograms of, methane are not equivalent to hazardous material, quote unquote, which is here.
Yeah.
Is there can you do an inventory count of what is on the ship versus what's on the manifest and see if there's anything different? We're gonna do the same thing over here.
I think Kalpana did that.
Yeah, she did that
Yeah,
and
I
she
did that.
rolled really well on her.
I did that.
Hey, do you
Okay,
think
no,
they're
because I thought
sending
you
us
got
to
distracted by
finish
the
the
smell.
job, so to speak?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yep.
Well, like this ship was, like the plan A, and we're the plan B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I fuck. Okay. All right. Eva.
Yeah.
Your captain's dead. So what do we do about new ownership of this vessel?
She's still asking for an authentication code.
What is the code?
Can I try to hack the system?
move. Sure, but first I turned what's his face around to look right at her in her face. He's dead. That's the authentication code, right?
She'll insist that there's still an authentication code that you need.
John, do you remember the authentication code that you put in when you first plugged in Eva?
No, but I plugged it in, right? So maybe there's since I installed it the first time, there was no code.
No, but
here
you didn't.
there
You
might
didn't
be a
install it
code.
though, did you? Because it. What's his
No,
face?
I was the one who plugged her in.
Yeah, but She
It
was
was
already
Johnson.
technically okay. Fair enough.
No, she
Eva,
was
but
removed
she
from
was
the ship.
deleted from
Yeah,
she was
true.
removed.
Yeah.
Eva, where is your data port?
Maybe check the bodies. Who knows?
Oh fuck, we
The
haven't
data
checked the
port
Can I
bodies
try?
yet.
like pops
can I
up
just
and there's
try
a
fat
flash
pain
drive
something?
in it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure, yeah. You try to hack, I'll check the body.
No, she said that
Did
there's
you
a
already
flash
do
drive
that?
in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I checked the captain's body and there's nothing apart from the captain's log in
Nope.
that. But Nano said something about a flash drive.
Yeah,
Oh
where's
no,
staying in
yeah.
the port?
When you asked her, like the module popped up. There was like a drive on it.
okay, I'm gonna grab it and remove it. Can I?
Right. Fuck.
It seems to be locked in place.
Before anyone does anything, Kalpana would read you and say, maybe not delete any form of data from this operation. If Eva was
Yeah.
there, she would have data stored on it about it, and if you remove that drive, it'll be eradicated. So maybe not do that.
Yeah, cool.
Alright.
Can I just try doing a hack check to override the system?
Sure. I think it's 9:5. You know what? Okay, sure. By the way, Box, if you need to leave, it's fine. I
No,
don't
I'm
think there'll
good
be
for
anything-
today.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. You can do a hack check. That's not a problem. Let's see.
No.
Oh.
Am I rolling with
Ah.
advantage or is just one roll? That's it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's
just
one
you.
row,
Just-
Yeah. All right. The Eva just like looks at you and says, "Kalana." Oh, I mean, it just doesn't work. I'm
Eva
sorry.
plays Valorant. Okay.
Anyway, it doesn't work, and the
I
drive also
Kalpana
goes back in.
Kalpana is gonna try to get lucky with annotation code. I don't know if it's gonna work, but she's gonna a shot in the dark. She's gonna blurt out, "Is the code Ice Age?"
Why Ice Age? Tell me about it.
Mastodon.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, sure. Bugs. I did not think you would. I did not think you would guess that.
Oh.
I was
Wait,
going to say
for real.
Mammoth or something.
Wait for real.
Yeah, actually, for real.
Oh fuck it.
I'll be honest. Like I've not been this perplexed because there is a clue for this. There's like an actual handwritten note if you guys can find it. Fuck off. Yeah, okay. No, good Ollie. That's very good. Okay, but I didn't expect it.
Fuck it.
I was
That was the first thing that popped up. That was the first thing that popped up when I heard administration code and Mastodon as well. I didn't think it would be that obvious. Oh my god.
It is that. Anyway, yeah, it unlocks. Who wants to be the owner?
Me.
Oh my god.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it works. She, like comes out of configuration mode, setup mode. What would you like me to do?
Could you navigate
What are we
the
going to
ship
do?
Could you navigate the ship by yourself to Eros? Would that be
I need
possible?
an operator
You
on
do?
board.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
maybe
could you
not
share your-
leave Fal here.
No, not gonna leave here. Could you share your logs with another EVA module that we authorize? Is that possible for you to do? The ship's logs?
You want the ship's logs? Is what you're asking for?
Yeah. Could you share it or make a copy of
Yeah.
all the relevant logs?
It just
to another
shows you the
module?
ship's logs, and they seem consistent with the captain's log, except for the destination being very clearly a
Destination.
port of Luna.
Yeah. I would like that to be shared to the EVA on the second chance. Like, can like the copies of the
They already
notes be
share all
shared?
information.
Right. But like in a way that it's accessible to all of us.
Oh, okay. So you want to authorize the. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you want the authorization of the SIVA to be sent to all of
Authorization
us. That's
of
what.
this data for use on your platform, because essentially EVA is just one. It's a hive mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So I do that, and then I tell everyone saying that, hey, we'll need one person to take this. Like, if this ship has to go to Eros, we'll need one person to take it there.
Do we
Otherwise,
need to
we
take
can
it to
dump-
Eros?
No, that was the other option, John. I was thinking.
You know, this
we
this
dump
ship
the-
contains hazardous chemicals, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can
we
just send
should
it towards the sun.
Sell it to who?
The sun.
Send it towards
Into
the
the sun.
Yeah, but the ship also contains like very important like cargo.
Medical
so-
supplies.
Yeah, but if we send it to Eros, wouldn't the people die?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying
what
let's
that's what
dump
my
the-
point is as well.
Yeah, dump the hazardous waste through the airlock, and then send the ship to Eros.
No, but we don't know
Yeah,
if
that's
the.
what- we don't know if it's. Yeah, what
Go ahead,
Johnson
go
is saying is, what Johnson is saying that we don't know if it is still contained inside the.
Yeah,
things.
if it got out, it got out, right? Like if it contaminated
For-
people, it what tells
for
you that it
all
didn't
we know,
contaminate the
yeah.
medicines?
For all we know, we are in vac suits. We don't know if it's currently affecting us.
Yeah, anyone
We are
wants to
sealed
take off their
tight.
visor?
No.
No.
My constitution's fairly low. I don't want to risk it.
Yep.
Okay. Is there some way we can do like a full? We can lock down the cargo and do like a full airlock purge, and then try to bring the system back online, and then we can
Yeah, but
have
we
one
still
person
don't
on
know.
the ship.
Because we still
Uh,
don't know if the things are
Let me show
contaminated
you.
or not.
Okay, no, wait. No, I forgot that you're not. Never mind. You didn't go there. You don't know. But yeah, there seems to be a. You know what? You can see it on the map for the system. There's like a drop chute of sorts, like with vacuum seal in one of the cargo holds. So this place seems to be a cargo hold.
Oh, okay.
You see
And
bunch
what's
of
there
boxes.
in that? Yeah.
So
Can I
like,
examine them?
yeah, this place, right? This place, like you
Ah.
can drop shit out of.
Oh, okay. So we can just take all the. We can either take the hazardous stuff and drop it out of here, or we can take the required cargo, drop it out of here, and pick it up in our ship.
So essentially, what I'm saying is you haven't explored the entire ship yet. You haven't explored
Right.
all the bodies yet. But yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm.
Yeah. So yeah. So my whole suggestion was that we can go back to our ship and then come back here so that we have enough air, and we can fly both of these ships to Luna. We can dump out the hazardous waste and fly both of the ships to Luna.
I agree with letting the UN people solve this issue on their own, and we should probably prioritize going back on our ship right now.
Why is
So
it
that we
why
can
is
get
it not
air,
showing
'cause
up
the
on
time
the
is running
scanners? Why is it not showing up on the scanners? I don't understand. If it's hazardous
But
waste that has
Kalpana is
caused,
also like this. Like on a separate note, like Kalpana, it's not about UN, right? Like all the medical supplies and food, all of that is for the people on Eros. It's not for the UN folks.
Yeah, UN was supposed to send this to Eros. Something has happened midway. Like I said before, we are better off getting answers at Luna than at Eros.
Yeah, but if we do nothing about this ship and just go with, hey, UN will figure it out or something, or it's their problem, then it's still the people of
We
Eros who will
have
suffer.
Dave with us. No, we have Dave with us. we'll make them send another shipment that was supposed to be sent, but they've not sent it. We'll force them to do that because we have Dave with us. He should
sorry,
be able
Anand, what
to
did I
turn
miss?
some
Dave
calls.
pipes up.
Do you really think Dave has that much authorization to command, like,
He has a direct link of channel with the UN Secretary General, so I think he must.
Right, I think we should start wrapping this up.
Wrapping up, yeah. Kalpana is gonna advise everyone to move back to our ship. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
doing that herself.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow.
All right. Steve,
Yeah,
what you doing?
I still don't know why it's not showing up on the scanners. I don't trust any of this.
Okay.
There has to be
Are you
a
moving
reason
back?
for.
Oh. Okay. No, that's what you're thinking. What I'm asking, what are you doing?
I don't know because our suits are also contaminated. If we've been here for this long,
That's valid.
if we take the suits back to our ship, they might contaminate the rest of the whatever. Fuck it, let's just
I
go
think
back.
that's. Yeah, I don't think it's that much of a.
As you're going
Leave
through
the suits in
here,
airlock.
you. Arey, ruko na.
Go on.
Arey, nahi, not this. Sass is just like continuing to move his token while I'm trying to narrate what is.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
You notice that the guy, the dead body that you saw earlier, seems to have a stethoscope around the neck.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to him, try to search the body. See if I can get anything from him.
You get the stethoscope if you want to steal it. You also get the medical journal of this person.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that would be very important.
Okay, yeah. So that
that's Dr. whatever, what's her name? Yep. Bianchi.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
okay.
We're gonna have to come back. We're running out of oxygen, so.
Yep. Alright. With that, I think you all end up on your own ship.
Ship. We leave our spacesuits.
Wait, not
in the
Eros. I'm
airlock.
sorry. Your own second.
See,
Not Eros.
so
Alright.
fast.
You all are in the airlock, and as you try to come out of it, Eva stops you, and John comes out with what seems to be like a chemical spray of sorts, sprays you all down, and
Thanks, dude.
all right. Oh, welcome aboard, guys! Welcome aboard, dudes. Did you bring any music?
There is a lot of
Or do I
music
need to vent you all?
on the ship, but we were running out of oxygen, so we'll go back for it.
Okay. Alright, as you all take off your equipment, I need everyone who was on board that ship to make a constitution saving throw. I'm sorry, not saving throw. It's just a check, constitution check.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, just.
Yay, I failed!
84. Let's go. Alright.
Okay, I need to get below 39.
9.
Damn.
Nice.
You feel healthy as a horse.
20. Oh, 24. Nice.
Let's go. All right. Everyone, all of you feel pretty healthy. Sassy, your character, and Camilla, you feel a bit anxious because of the entire, like the thing that you also feel a
It's
bit
starting.
nauseous because, like you have seen
Hmm.
violence, but you have not seen, people do it, like people be like this, essentially, like cutting off their own hand and all that kind of stuff. You feel a slightly bit anxious and a slightly bit nauseous about the entire situation. But yes, that's about it.
Was nausea one of the first symptoms that was recorded?
Yes. Anyway, or this could all just be, like you being paranoid because you know what happens when you Google symptoms?
Yeah.
You start feeling like,
Yeah.
you're seeing it.
Hypochondriac. Yeah.
Anything could be true. Anyway, this is where we end today's session. I hope it was
Yay.
a very chill and peaceful time for you all.
Oh yeah, not at all stressful.
Not for Sassy, I can say that much.
All right. As you walk in, John brings you all up to the brig. The what's it called? I'm sorry, I need to finish this up so that we can be on pace for tomorrow, for the next session.
Yeah.
To the
Okay.
crew quarters, gives you all like a hot meal and says, "Dudes, I need to tell you all something. When I was
Okay.
taken by that shady, tall as fuck man, he told me to consider an offer, essentially, which I said no to, obviously. And it was shady as fuck, but something tells me that our mission to Luna will not be as peaceful as we are thinking it to be.
Hmm.
No shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John.
What exactly did he say to you?
No. It's just that, it's literally just that, like our mission to Luna might not be as peaceful as you're thinking it to be. That's it. That's literally what he said.
Okay.
Word to word. Yeah. Anyway, that's
Interesting.
about yes, and I Jordan continues. I think you all should see this, and he turns on the monitor. That's it.
Cliffhanger.
Yes, cliffhangers because I love them. Haha. Okay. Chalo, have a lovely night and a lovely weekend. If there was anything that you didn't like in today's session, especially because there was a lot of blood and gore, I tried to keep it a minimal, but like it was necessary for the effect. But still, if you didn't like it, please feel free to DM me about it. I'll try to reduce it further, or
nice.
go move it towards behind the veils or something, and use something else to create the unease that you all felt while on board that ship, because it feels like you might just go back. So the location
Yeah.
continues. So okay, that's about it. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.
But